Wait, I thought he said turn those.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to adjust those.
There's the pride of Hanceville.
Hey, is the 8th graders starting tonight, or did we clear concussion protocol?
Hey, we are live here at Ray Talley Stadium. And check out that shot there from CCBOE TV. That is the newly acquired drone that was purchased and donated from Garland Gudger in District 4. We appreciate all that the state representatives do to ensure Coleman County schools are taken care of.
Also the state senators.
And that is a really, really neat thing that we will be kind of showcasing tonight. So I am Danny Weaver. I'm the principal at Holly Pond Middle School, and I am joined by Richard Orr, Trent Hardman, and Alan Dunklin. Guys, how are y'all doing?
Good. It is good to be here tonight as we kick off week 2 of football season. We're here at Hanceville to see one of these two teams get their first win. Well, I hope. I hope they don't end up in a tie. But one of these two teams get their first win. As you mentioned, we are here with Trent Hardman and Alan Dunklin. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Excited to see some football. And I was telling Danny before we got here and telling Sadie when I left the house, good thing about this and spending time in almost every stadium in Coleman County, something about Ray Talley Stadium here at Hanceville, Alabama. It's always one of my favorites to come to. And you can see that drone shot right there, just how pretty it is.
It is beautiful.
Will now be referred to as the Gudger Cam.
Gudger Cam.
That's it.
Yep, and so we it's a beautiful, beautiful place here, and Ray Talley Stadium is one of my favorite stadiums in Coleman County too, and I always do a good job of taking care of this place, and excited to be here.
You know, and what this does too, not only is that a beautiful, wonderful sight, but this drone is going to be used for so many things more. You know, now we can cover cross country, now we can cover golf, now we can do some track events, and it can be used with school safety. We can have an eye in the sky should something go down at one of our campuses, and and so many more things that it can be done with this drone, even at individual schools. We've already talking about some footage for the basketball county tournament in January. Fly into Tom Drake Coliseum.
That'd be cool.
And winding up on the floor somehow.
Yeah.
So, already thinking ahead, but just so thankful and so grateful, for Senator Gudger and District 4 for providing that funding, and it will be used well.
Yeah, definitely. And that's as long as Chandler doesn't crash it.
That's right.
It's crash-proof, what we were told.
It lands itself.
We don't want to find out.
So let's get into some about these teams here. Just a couple stats from last week, and then we'll kind of talk about what each team needs to do to get a win. Coming in out of last week, Holly Pond ranked nationally now, 13,268. They are down 220 spots from last week, and Alabama 385th, down 4 spots, and they held even in 3A across the state. They're 60th. They came off a loss to Appalachian. That's true stuff. That's off of Max Preps, okay? I'm not making that up. They're coming off a loss to Appalachian last week, 25-0, where their running back, Braden Gillian, had 218 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
On the opposite side, going against them, Hanceville High School been out here warming up. Well, they're gone now. But
there's their cheer squad there.
Their cheer squad's warming up. You're not going to catch them pulling a hammy. Hanceville High, nationally, they are down 815 spots, 11,958. So they are
nationally ranked ahead of the Broncos.
Ahead of the Broncos. Statewide, they're 341st, down 31 spots, and they held even at 51. So they are at 3A. And, of course, they lost where we broadcast last week, 65-7. What do these guys – by the way, they also gave up 37 points in the second quarter. What do they need to do to get a win for both of these teams tonight?
Well, you rattled off a lot of numbers right there, but I'm going to tell you the most important number coming into the night is that both these teams, even though one come off 65-7 loss, the other 25-0, still seeking their first touchdown for the season, they're both 0-0 in region play.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right on that.
And that's still a big number. And tonight, coming into the night, you look at that film on Monday from that 65-7 loss, and then you lose it. You let it go. That's done. It's over. It's water under the bridge. You learn from your mistakes, and you get better, and you put your eyes forward to Holly Pond coming into your house tonight. Holly Pond, on the other hand, 25-0 to a very good Appalachian team.
That is a good Appalachian team.
A very good Appalachian team with an athlete that is phenomenal at the running back position. Also plays inside linebacker. How many people have a running back that switches over and plays linebacker. How many coaches would allow
everybody
one
in 2A?
to do that? Yeah, everybody in 2A. But anyway, and so tonight, what they got to do is they got to come out and they got to move the football and find a way to get in the end zone and do it early.
Yeah, and so talking about Hockley Pond, they are scoreless on the season. They've played 6 quarters, 2 jamborees, and then the 4 quarters or 2 quarters of jamboree play, and then the 4 quarters against Appalachian. They've yet to get in the end zone, which is a little frustrating, and it makes it even more frustrating when your quarterback is sidelined tonight. And so they are going to have to make a couple of changes. And talking to the guys out today, it appears that Boston Gibbs is going to move from the running back position to the quarterback position. I think you'll see a lot of wildcat out of that. And then the backup, if he gets in, is an 8th grader.
I thought he was starting.
Well, he could. I think it's a roll of the dice. I think they're going to come out with the wildcat formation with Boston and try that, and then Grayson would get the snaps. Grayson got some snaps last week against Appalachian, but the struggle there is he's 5'4".
Yeah.
Today at lunch he told me he was 5'5.5", but I don't see it.
That's padding his stats.
Yeah, I don't see it. So
that's with inserts.
Yeah, a 5'4", 13-year-old at 114 pounds is not your ideal varsity quarterback, but it's what they got to work with, and he is an athlete, and so I'm excited to see him get on the field.
Hey, Trent, let me ask you a question. You played that quarterback position, and when you stepped in there that first time, and in a varsity competition, what's the mindset of a young person that's going into that first game, that first contest? What is it that your whole thought process is centered on to keep you kind of in the ball game?
Well, honestly, don't mess this up, right? Honestly, we're going to do what we can do. But actually, funny you asked that, Coach. My first ever high school start was a 9th grader, and it was right here on this field at Ray Talley Stadium. Yeah, I was a 9th grader. We were 0-9. Hanceville was 1-8, and threw a game-winning touchdown pass with about 6 seconds to go on that end to win the game to get our only win of the season. And
did you turn around and let the crowd know about it after?
Well, we celebrated very hard. There's something about that one win there, but like I say, Coach, you're right. And I think a lot of that comes down to coaching, right? Coaching, you want to be sure that you give a young quarterback some clean looks. You want to be sure that you keep it simplified, and when you're starting a young quarterback, when you're building a scheme and building an offensive scheme, you have all these tweaks and stuff going, but you really got 5, 6, 7 crucial plays that you're good at. So it's leaning on what you're good at, leaning on what you're comfortable with, and just finding ways to get him some early success. And you can see these things go one of 2 ways. You can get some early success, and kid plays out of his mind with confidence, or coach can put a little bit on him at the start of the game. Then you're having to really kind of dial him down to kind of build that confidence back. So it's just going to be interesting to see how Holly Pond comes out and treats the situation they got tonight with the quarterback.
I want to ask everybody this question sitting here at this table. What do you do when you come into this ball game? You got a young quarterback. Maybe you move the running back up and you want to trim things down maybe just a little bit in your playbook. But how do you go about making sure you don't trim it down too much so that you get too predictable and one-dimensional?
Well, I think unfortunately when you have an inexperienced quarterback or not the starter in there, you got to go safe plays at first. It's got to build a little confidence, and unfortunately, a lot of times that puts them in, third down situations they have to pass and becomes kind of predictable. So I don't know, maybe you throw a little earlier than they're expecting in that set of downs and catch them off guard. Throw some safe passes. Those outs to the sideline sometimes are long throws and could lead to easy pickoffs. But I think there's probably some safe plays. I'm sure they've kind of planned for that with some ones they had a lot of reps on this week, and hopefully they've gotten good at them. Yeah,
and I think it helps, too, when you do have a guy like Boston Gibbs out there who is a stud of an athlete at your running back position. And if they do put Grayson in at QB, I think that Boston can bail him out of some situations, too. He's a senior. He's been there, a big, strong kid. And so I think that helps Grayson a little bit. But, he told me today it's hard for him to see over the line at 5'4".
Yeah. Hey, I think we're getting ready to take a break from this and go to Cooking in Coleman, our segment. We had a chance to go to Pop's Cafe in Hanceville.
Oh, yes.
And had some great food and those fried pies. So watch this and check out Pop's sometime when you get a chance.
We're here at Pop's Cafe for our second episode for this year of Cooking in Coleman. We're super excited that you joined us last week, but we're really excited this week also to try out some of the new different foods and desserts that you guys have. We're here with the owner and some of his employees, Craig Parker. And I think you just told me that this is the 4th year that y'all been open.
December will be 4 years.
Awesome. Well, as you can see behind us, this is where the magic happens. And Richard's going to ask them a few questions, then we're going to move over to the table from here.
All right, Greg, why don't you introduce us to your staff here?
All right, this is Luke. He is my chef, and this is Jada. She's my head server.
All right. Jada, you're the head server. So
Yes.
let me ask you a question. He's Chef Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the best thing he makes?
I would say the club or the Philly.
Club or the Philly?
Yes.
And would you agree that those are some of your best
Those
things?
are probably the best things we have.
What's the highest thing in demand? Like when the customers come in and they want the Luke special, what is it?
A lot of it would be our burgers, our cheeseburgers, or probably Katrina fries.
But what is
Katrina fries.
What are those?
It'd be our loaded fries.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. Jada, he's got the title chef. Is there anything you think you can outcook him on?
No. This place would be in flames.
It'd be in flames.
If they have me cooking anything.
So we're here with Craig Parker at Pop's Cafe in Hanceville, and Craig, thank you for having us again. But
Thank you.
we want to talk about kind of how this got started.
Okay. Well, I've been in the restaurant business all my life, and at some point I said I was done. I was tired and wanted to kind of retire. And then I took some time off and said, nope, I got to go back to work. And the restaurant was in my blood.
Yeah.
And then so I moved back to Hanceville, and I went to school here, college here, and all that. And then I moved away for a long time, but then I moved back, and then I said I got to get back into the restaurant business. So I wanted to do my own thing and make it fun and enjoy all the things I enjoyed about it and get rid of all the bad things I hated about it. So. And so that's what I did. And then my dad, his name was Pops. Everybody called him Pops. So
I was going to ask that.
he loved food and he loved being around people and entertaining and all that. So that's how we came up with the name Pop's Cafe. So he passed away about 7 years ago. So we kind of did this in his honor.
So you mentioned that it's almost 10:30 right now. You said it's going to be hopping here pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
What are your hot times and what are the things people come in looking for?
Well, we do breakfast Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. till 10:30. So we get busy with all of our regulars and locals right around 7:30, and it gets really busy. Then it calms down around 10, and then at about 10:30, 10:45, we get people rolling in for lunch, and it gets crazy. So yesterday there was a line out the door. So,
was it really?
Wow. Yeah. So it's fun, and then. Wallet State is right across the way, so school's back in for their fall semester, and so we get all those students and faculty and all them over here, so baseball players, softball players, all this. So we get a lot of that during the fall semester.
What would you say is your number one seller if you have a number? What is the number one thing that come in looking for?
Well, we one group of the people, the meat and three. Meat and threes are hard to find, so we have homemade meatloaf, fried pork chops, chicken dressing, chicken dumplings. We have all that stuff on a daily basis, so we do that, and we've got all the turnip greens, pinto beans, and green beans, and cornbread, and all that stuff. And then we have our younger group. They like the cheeseburgers, the Philly steak sandwiches, the Reubens, and clubs, and stuff like that.
I guess you're kind of a tweener if you like both, like me, huh?
Yeah. Or me, I like it all.
Well, before we try some of that, tell us your hours and when you're open each week. So.
All right, Monday through Friday, we are open from 7 a.m. till 2. We close at 2 o'clock. Yeah, we're closed Saturday. Everybody says, Craig, you're crazy for closing Saturday. I worked Saturday my entire life, so I said, I'm taking Saturdays off. And then Sunday we do lunch from 11 to 3. We get a big church crowd in here, and it's a lot of fun, too.
Well, we're excited to try it, man. Thank you for having us.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Trish Burney. She's a regular at Pops. How often do you come in?
Probably at least once a week, and this is family to me. I've been raised with these people since I was born. And so his mama's cooking, and my mama's cooking, and my grandma's cooking. All was right there in the same neighborhood, so this is why we come for the memories.
So did you pick up that skill too? Are you a cook also?
No.
No, you and that's why you're here, Trish?
That's why I'm here.
That's all right.
Yes.
Tell us what did you get today? Because you got quite a spread here.
Oh, yes, we did, because, yes, so the roll, we got dressing, mac and cheese, and then we also got okra somewhere.
That chicken and dumplings there?
Chicken and dumplings, turnip greens. You want all of these?
And that cornbread? No, I don't know. Your food. You got to take this to your husband, right?
Yes.
He doesn't want us breathing all over it. Ooh, okay.
And he's still getting the other plate together.
So, for someone who's coming in, because this goes out to a whole lot of folks, we had almost 10,000 views last week.
Oh, wow.
Someone coming in, hadn't been here before, what would you recommend getting?
This is the best home cooked meal you will ever get.
Wow.
There's nobody else that you can go to that this is home cooked. I mean,
So you're saying we can't go wrong with anything, huh?
no, you can't.
What-
Everything's good.
What
So-
about their desserts? We saw the
The fried apple pie.
Okay,
Today
here's
I
some
got
of
my
the-
husband key lime pie because that's one of his favorites. But I love the fried apple pie. They're delicious, mouth-watering delicious.
All right, we're looking forward. Thank you very much for joining us on here, and enjoy your lunch.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They just brought the first load of food here. He said this is the Reuben. Said it's very popular. Obviously, we got some onion rings. Said got the Philly cheesesteak. And I assume it's got the onions and peppers and mushrooms on it. Look, we got ourselves a loaded burger, cheeseburger over here. Fries, and then these are the Katrina fries that Chef Luke told us about. Excited to give those a try. So I know we've got at least some more dessert coming in a minute. And let's
dig in.
Let's give it a try.
This is one of our favorites. Another story about about the pork chop. One of our regulars about 3 years ago, she's like, "Why don't you ever have pork chops?" I said, "Hey, that's a good idea." So again, I had a pork chop one day. We've had them every day since. So, but I do have a special seasoning I put on it. Everybody, they ask me what it is. I won't tell them, but you should. The guess that I get is amazing. It's so much funny. But they guess every day. What is it?
We got mashed potatoes and gravy and green beans and this
homemade cornbread.
It's gonna be hard to top the Philly cheesesteak. I just had about it. It's really, really good.
I'm gonna try this Reuben.
What is your favorite out of all that we have here?
The Reuben is my favorite. I've always loved a good Reuben sandwich, and so I started making those. And again, I made it one day for a special and one every day. So we have a lot of people that travel from Gardendale, Coleman, Decatur to come to get our Reuben. So the Reuben's really good.
Reubens? I think I may have had one, but it's only been like once in my life.
Corned beef and sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, Thousand Island dressing, and put it on a rye bread. That's all it is. Really good. Make it the more simple, the better it is. So it's really good.
Toasted perfect. That's
we
nice
we
crunch on
toast
that.
it on the grill, so it makes it a little bit different.
Your fries are really good.
Thank you.
You told us there was kind of a funny story with that.
He was talking about the fries are so good, and the fries that I've always used. And then one day I got delivered the wrong fries, and I said, "Well, these are pretty good," but I had to serve them for a couple days, and I fell in love with them. So
Stick with it now.
So if I go to a different fry now, they're like, "Where's those fries?" So I have to buy those fries. They're a little bit more costly, but the guests like them, so it's worth it.
They're very unique.
Yeah,
I mean they are.
yeah, they're good. They're not. They taste like a potato. They're not over seasoned. They're really good.
Yeah,
So,
Philly cheesesteak, very good.
well, thank you.
Very, very
Yeah, Philly cheesesteak's another one. We sell those all day long. The kids really like those, especially the students and stuff like that. So we do a lot of those. So, but
It's been great so far.
thank you.
We're going to shout out on it. Let Ty get a bite here.
Yeah, we'll let him take
I've got the fried apple pies. Those are the most popular thing we have here.
Can't wait.
Actually, there's a picture of my sister. She helped me come up with these, and that's my sister Kathy. So, but we've got those cooking right now, and I'll bring those right over.
Okay, I told you the story when we first got here. Ty brought me here just a little bit after y'all had opened and was telling me how great the fried apple pies were. So we're eating something. It was great, but the whole time I'm thinking fried apple pie, fried apple pie. So we order them, and they're like, we just sold our last one.
But yeah,
I'm sure they're all
no, they're good. We sell them by the dozens. So anyway, well, let me get those ready for you. I'll be right back. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. These are our famous fried apple pies.
I thought by this picture,
How big?
I thought maybe that's just a picture that's kind of odd perception. Those are big.
Yeah, that's a
Thank
big,
you.
apple pie.
But we come across again. We were making crust one day, and we figured out how to do it this way. Everybody's amazed about the crust, how it's not greasy or anything. It's really flaky and flavorful, and stuff it full of good apples and a little bit of cinnamon. And we have a glaze. So, but that's everybody's favorite right there.
I want to order one of these to carry home with me. I got to share it with my family.
We'll get you one ready.
So we were talking over here. Well, first of all, I want to mentioned this pork chop. I don't know what the secret spice
is,
but whatever's in the magic, it's really good. That with the potatoes is incredible.
Thank you.
What about your prediction for the score?
What's your Hanceville Holly Pond? We got to go into the game mode here. So that's the Friday night feature.
Well, of course, I'm for the Bulldogs, so go Bulldogs. So hopefully they'll pull it out tonight. So anyway, we'll all be supporting them here, and hopefully all of Hanceville. So go Bulldogs. it's really good. I think
Ty can start picking these up on the way to work.
That's right. Yeah, start bringing them to everyone.
So I'm a big cinnamon fan, and the crust is it's crispy but fluffy. The cinnamon inside of that is amazing. That's really good. I just wanted everyone to take one more look at this thing, because I know we talked about it while it was being eaten, but it is the best fried pie I've ever had by far. I love the apple, the caramel, the cinnamon, all those combinations. It has the apple and cinnamon. It's incredible. Better than anything any apple pie I've had before. Better than what's the place in Clanton?
Beach Park.
Beach Park. And in our 2 years of doing this, it's the favorite thing I've ever eaten.
Wow, thank you so much. And again, those are popular all year round. We do apple, strawberry, peach, just about any kind of flavor you want. So, but the apple is the favorite, so it's really good.
Well, by far, I mentioned earlier that we came here, the first time I ever came here and ate, you had ran out that day. And now we're going to order those first and then order some lunch to go along with those. And
there you go.
Absolutely. Everything we had today was incredible.
Thank you.
It was so great talking to you about your business. And
thank you.
We wish you all kinds of luck moving forward. And,
I appreciate that.
Pray that the Lord just continues to bless you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Craig. And we like I said, we appreciate you hosting us. Appreciate you supporting, like you said, the schools and things like that. And be sure to join us on Friday as we highlight our game of the week, which will be Hanceville and Holly Pond at Hanceville. I know there is another county game going on, but we're trying to hit all of those this year. So be sure to tune in for that one. We'll see you there at CCBOE TV.
Go Bulldogs.
Can't say that
very much.
Thank you.
At Pop's Cafe, we were able to stop in there and eat some delicious food, and continue doing Cooking in Coleman, where we spotlight a local business that supports our kids and supports our community, and we really enjoy hitting those local businesses like Pop's Cafe, and that place was really good. I mean, if you go off the whole menu there, I mean, I think we hit on it. If I went back, I guess I would order a Reuben and the Katrina fries, and then I'd have to have the fried apple pie at the end. I think I could just swing in there and get the apple pie, though. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. All of it was really good. The fried pie, he said, was their number one seller, and I see why now. I was expecting one thing, and it was far exceeded that. We are here tonight from Ray Talley Stadium, just a few minutes away from kickoff. We are in the house of Watwood in Hanceville, and that drone shot is a Gudger cam. Tacoma County Schools, who is broadcast
And I know some folks might be thinking, well, how can you fly that over? We're in compliance with AHSAA rules and the FAA in that we keep it where we're supposed to and fly it where we're supposed to in accordance to both regulations and rules. So keep everybody safe, and it's just going to add a tremendous dimension to the game, I do believe. So thank you, Senator Gudger and District 4, and appreciate being at that support for Coleman County Schools.
There's a shot of our captains. I see some Broncos there. Cade Albright and Bradley Woods. Looks like Boston Gibbs and Braden Ivy for the Broncos. Big senior group there.
Looks like your captains for Hanceville is going to be number 2, quarterback Hunter Black, number 5, Xavier Malcolm, and number 8, Drake Bentley. See 2 seniors there, and then Xavier Malcolm being an 11th grader.
Yeah, that's all seniors there for the Broncos. And talking about number 2, Drake Bentley, watching him last week, he got put in a lot of bad positions, but the kid can go. We've seen it before. He makes a lot of things happen. He does not give up on a play, and sometimes that costs him some, but he's not giving up, and he's fun to watch in the backfield. come out. And
Kind of surprises me from that coaching move with a young quarterback. You'd think he would kick and try to hold them deep and battle
this
for
is
field
the Bulldogs
positions.
though that are taking the ball.
Oh, okay.
Correct?
I'm sorry. I got it backwards. Yeah,
the Bulldogs have a
surprise
senior quarterback there. They want it, and they're going to try to come out and punch the Broncos in the mouth. It seems. The Broncos going to run through some good old CO2. Just run right out in the air there. I see Gus, the mascot, and there's Mason Gibbs, an 8th grader at Holly Pond Middle. Yeah, I'm not really sure the history of that, but it's a big deal that his name's Gus. And
what was the movie Don Knotts was in that had Gus? The Apple Dumpling Game. The kicking mule was Gus.
And I have no idea. Here come the Bulldogs, yeah. So, and the viewers at home, you will see a winless team get a victory tonight. Or forfeit. Both of them. Mutual forfeit. Yeah, we're on Roku TV. We're on Apple TV. You can of course watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on YouTube. I think I'm missing one more, but there are multiple ways to find us. So before we get started, guys, I want to hit us with the prediction. So AD, I'm pulling you out the gate. What you got?
I'm going to go with. I just think Hunter Black's going to be the difference in this ball game, and I'm going to say that tonight the Bulldogs get in the win column, and I'm going to say it's going to be a low-scoring affair, probably 28-7.
All right.
Growing up, have a lot of respect for both these crews. Hanceville is leading Holly Pond all time, 22-16. And man, y'all know me, I love my purple, so I'm going with Hanceville Bulldogs tonight.
I'm going a little high scoring, AD. I'm going 42-21 Broncos. Mm-hmm. And that's Ethan Yon set to kick it to the Dogs.
Here we go.
Carlos.
They're ready to go. They're still waiting on 14 seconds to run off that clock.
Let that run off there.
Guess where we go. Absolutely.
Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. You got it. Did you get him up?
Allison's hiking. She should be hiking Yosemite tomorrow in California.
Ah.
Yep, she's going to take that on. Yeah, true. You're right. And, a little bit of an onside, and it looks like the Broncos are going to not sure who fell on that. It looks like. Yeah, they did. Wow. They should have picked that up, honestly.
Yeah, that was a huge break.
Huge break.
And can't advance that, so just go ahead and get that, fall down with it.
Yep, so a little bit of trickery. Yeah. We can turn them up.
Well, and interesting there. Great job trying to steal possession there.
Yeah.
And look, with that call right there this early in the game, Holly Pond's coach must have a lot of faith in their defense.
Yeah, I mean they held Pennington, which obviously was a half. I think they scored 2 or 3 touchdowns. Appalachian scored 2 or 3 touchdowns last week, so it hasn't just been a huge scoring affair there. But he breaks 2 tackles, and I don't think that was Drake there.
Yep, that's number 8. That's Drake.
Okay, that was Drake Bentley. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my fault. I'm still turning knobs over here for the volume. I've got a little bit of a. That's a little quiet.
Yeah, just tough call right there. Trying to get something quick on the edge, get out in space a little bit, and just Holly Pond shooting the gaps and getting in the backfield too quick. So looking in they did.
Hunter Black fakes it there. And
same thing there. He's got some space on the right.
He's got wheels.
Got some space on the right.
Yeah. Oh man,
nice job.
Gets pulled down and takes a coach out. Got a coach in the leg there, and coach is slow to get up, but
that's Hunter Black. Man, he's so quick off the mesh. Just plant, set foot, gets upfield, and just tremendous athlete, tremendous effort right there. Picks up a big first down.
Yeah, good call there. They were in a 2x2 set, just like here. Got officials timeout, but in a 2x2 set here in a pistol formation, that gives the defense no way to tilt. That's as balanced as you can be, and obviously probably get the defense calling something to set to the field here just because of space, and then just see what you can do off of it.
You get that balance set. You think the quarterback's counting and said, I'm even either side. I can stay with my play call. Don't have to swap.
That's it.
Looks like Boston Gibbs and Ethan Yon are going to bring him down in the backfield there.
Irvin Macedo, he had a pretty good game last week.
Yeah, he did. And his sophomore there, just that Cold Springs defense was pretty stout. Did a good job containing them.
They're tighten up there. Well, never mind.
He does hit him short, though, but he's going to get out.
Boy, he was one guy away from taking it to the house.
Gets brought down about the 20 there.
That's it. I love that call there. So they ran 3 offensive plays at that point. 2 of the 3 had a lot of penetration. So just call something real quick where the quarterback didn't have to hold on the ball very long, get out of his hands, get it in the playmaker's hands on the edge, and let him do some good with it. That was a great play call there by the coaching
great
staff.
play call and a good pitch and catch.
I'm assuming they're probably going to throw some screens in here, too, let the line just go on through since it's getting there anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good call, Richard. You've been practicing your football knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's getting ready for tomorrow.
There he is. Got one open in the back of the end zone if he can get around.
Nope, he's just going to run the corner.
He stumbled a little bit. Yeah. Looks like he's down about the 10.
Yeah, I think he's about the 10 there.
Oh, nice shot from the Gudger cam there. That is a nice view.
Man, the Bulldogs did use some white in those end zones, didn't they? That's a lot of white paint.
That is a lot of white paint.
If you're not sure who that is, they're the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kind of like sitting at Sanford, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. I love it. Love it. So here you go. First down. 10 yards to go.
AD, your low scoring affair not looking good out the gate.
It's not looking very good.
Minutes
this could be a shootout.
Yeah, we're in the red zone, and so this matchup last year.
Swing it wide.
He's going to get brought
Irvin
down.
Macedo.
So their face mask on the play there. Good catch there by the official. Just a man getting in there.
That's a better catch by you because you're way up here and he's right there. So that's better on your part.
Hey, all I saw was a yellow flag.
That's it. That's it.
All those years in the film room, my eyes aren't nowhere near what they used to be.
Yeah. Looks to be just a 5-yarder, though. Looked to be non-intentional there, but he did get up in the face mask area there.
And that's huge because I think they would have lost a couple of yards on that play had it not been.
Absolutely,
yeah. They lost about 3, I think, on that.
Yeah. Early in this drive, just obviously here is Hanceville's already determined they're going to just have to have success on the edge and kind of get. When you have teams who's real stout up the middle, you get them running east and west, right? So those guys get tired, and then you start hitting them north and south, and you go with that. So
start running by them when those legs get a little tired.
Here in a bunch formation coming back to the side, just a straight quarterback keeper out the side.
That was did he get across there? He got it. I think he stretched out his right hand as he was fault. No, they're not going to call it.
Nope. Call him down about the 1 there.
I feel like he got that hand as he was falling backwards across.
Challenge that.
Maybe he's got a better view than me. I don't know.
Hey, the next thing coming in high school football will be the camera in the pylon down on the end.
Yeah, you're right.
Not before NIL gets here.
NIL.
The way the Bulldogs are moving the football, it's looks like they should punch it in right here, but
we'll see.
I agree with Trent. I don't know if they're going to have much luck right now between the tackles.
Yeah, going to have to look something off the edge. So there's just free run. That's a great play call there.
Oh, he's got to get it going.
Yep. And great play call there. Get your athlete
Francis into the end zone. Nice job, Hunter Black.
Yeah, great job.
And he hits him with a money Manziel.
That's it. Great adjustment.
Did he? I missed that
there.
Yeah, he hit him with a money Manziel as he scores there. So Bulldogs up early. And that's going to make it 6-0 here at Ray Talley Stadium. We've played for 3.5 minutes. And the Broncos are going to see if they can answer.
So we're lining up for 2.
Yeah, I don't think they kicked it very. Nope, we're going to.
Oh, they are going to kick.
They are going to kick
it looks like number 17. Is that Dylan?
Well, they didn't get many
Lazaro,
chances last
kicker.
Lazaro,
you're right. Yeah, Lazaro.
He's a senior. And Dakota Hurst is
it got him offsides there. And that got blocked. Good thing. And
got a little bit of a
offsides head start.
85 celebrating, but doesn't realize
coach is looking for a penalty.
Oh,
Unbelievable that we don't have one.
I feel like he was in the backfield before the ball got snapped. But
at what point are we cutting the lights on here, AD?
I don't know. You don't conserve a whole lot by not clicking them on now. So I figure it'll be any moment now.
I see their principal, Mr. Wakefield, down there by the scoreboard.
I see him warming up.
All right. Looks like the lights may be coming on.
There we go. Under Friday Night Shadows instead of Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Got
playing by the moonlight.
That's right. Quick shout out, a couple people watching here. We got Richard Hayes, our board member. Want to know how he gets an invite to
Mr. Hayes? We'll have you on anytime, my man.
That's right.
Oh, he wants to come to Cooking in Coleman. Then.
Yeah.
We can.
He want to be on the air. He wants wants that food.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
we're
about.
We're not even sure where we're going next week.
We're not sure yet. But I appreciate you tuning in. That's our board member out there at Holly Pond, and
doing a good job.
Tuning in, watching the Broncos, doing a great job. We're very proud to have him. So.
In his first year of being a board member, and excited. And got to work with him out at Parkside a little bit. And, bus for us, huh?
He's been very helpful to me as a new principal, checking in on me and things like that.
It's always helpful when you got a supportive board member.
100%. Shout out to you, Mr. Hayes.
Good deep kick
there. And Boston Gibbs is going to take
Holly Pond's going to get the ball for the first time. And
Boston's
he's running through people.
Yeah,
he's not going down easy.
Down there, though.
It's going to take a host of Hanceville tacklers to bring him down.
Get right there, close to the 30-yard line. They may spot it on 29.
I don't know how this game's going to turn out by the end. But if you're looking at who won the roster battle, Hanceville slaughtered it because Holly Pond's roster's numbers are completely out of order.
Yeah.
So if we don't get the names for you, we apologize. Hanceville, they got it together here.
We'll see who Holly Pond runs out here at QB. We talked about that earlier. They talked about running Boston and running a little bit of a Wildcat or running Grayson, the 8th grader. It looks like Boston is going to be QB1 here. Number 14 there for the Broncos as he trots to the sideline and gets some orders from Coach Braxton Pitts.
You know, those lights are not warming up. They're not coming on.
They weren't. I was just kidding.
I thought they were because of the sun, but it may be time to flip the button.
Yes, it's getting close. I believe the officials are indicating that as well.
We're going to pause play for a minute.
I love high school football when the assistant coach just takes off running up the hill to turn the lights on.
He's going to go turn them on.
Absolutely.
Daniel's down there. Daniel's down there looking at Facebook.
Yeah. That's the new flip the switch. Flip the switch.
Oh, man. The bad thing is a couple years ago, though, it would take them, like you said, AD, it's going to take a little while before they turn on.
Yeah, these are a little older models, so they have to warm up just a little bit.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, we also got Cynthia Bartle out of Parkside, the nurse there, and had Charity Allen from Central Office tuned in. Appreciate them watching.
Totally watching there for the Broncos. I see her comment, "Go Broncos!" And there's Chris Godfrey, the owner of EG's Barbecue that we went to last week. And
loved it.
Yep, incredible place there. Appreciate him tuning in.
And thanks for hosting us the other day, too, and your staff.
I like Savannah Clark's comment. Go both teams.
There we go.
Go both teams.
Principal Nate Ayers asking if we can get any lights around here.
I don't know, Nate.
Quick update while we're paused from Fairview High School. Springville, very first play, threw a bomb for a touchdown.
Ouch.
So Springville's leaving 7-0 there. We'll play into that.
Not the way I expected
long
that.
Long way to go in that one.
Springville,
that's one play.
They were 0-1, right? Coming in, they lost last
Georgia's going to make them pay for doing that on the first play to them.
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go. We're going to go ahead and play it under the shadows. Friday Night Shadows.
Boston with the ball, and it's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to.
Oh, he's looking deep.
He is going to throw the ball.
He's open. Oh, nice catch.
He does.
Down to the 31.
Puts it there, yeah. So that is for the Broncos, number 3.
Somewhere in
I
the
believe
ladies.
that's probably going to be Miguel Garcia. No, it is Aiden McAfee. That's McAfee with the catch.
He has an older brother.
McAfee. I know he's got a younger brother that's in the middle school with me, but I don't know about an older one.
I think there was one that came to Parkside and then. Oh, no, it's Big B.
That was Gunn.
Yeah. Pretty good ball player.
Who was?
Basketball, I don't know about that.
He got caught looking in the back. Can't do that if he's going to play deep.
Oh, nice job by the line. Wow, nice way to
move,
split.
And he's got some
He's
room.
directing traffic as he runs and lays somebody out on the way.
Oh.
Nice job.
Tough run there by Gibbs. And that's it's a shootout, AD.
It's going to be.
It's a shootout.
28-7 just went out the window.
Yeah.
Man, he trucked him, didn't he?
Yeah, he said lights or no lights.
Your lights are out. I'm putting your lights out, baby.
So touchdown for the Broncos, and that's going to make it 6-6. And we'll see if they line up to kick it or they're going to go for two. Traditionally, Holly Pond doesn't kick.
No, years ago they came out with that football. It had the glow-in-the-dark stripes on it. Y'all remember that when they were going to think about revolutionizing football? We might need one of those.
At this point, I'm starting to worry a little bit, AD, that they haven't been turned on.
Well, I know they went and
yeah, but I'm just wondering if there's
signaled.
an issue of some sort. Looks to throw
overthrew
it.
Overthrowing.
Yeah, he overthrows that to McGill and keeps us tied 6-6. We are going to take a commercial break. Check out these sponsors that support Coleman County Schools.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
So welcome back. Just had to get a possession apiece before we got the lights warmed up here at Rayford Tallis Stadium here. Score 6-6. Interesting first drive there by Holly Pond, having to start a running back and a senior athlete, obviously, for their team at quarterback, and came out throwing 3 times. One deep pass in the field, another nice scramble for a touchdown, and then on that 2-point conversion there, just the incomplete pass there. So here we come, 6-6, 8:43 remaining.
Quick update from, I'm not even sure who Good Hope's playing, but they scored
They're
first.
playing West Point.
They're playing West Point, yep.
They're up on West Point 7-0 early.
There's a short kick, and it's going to be downed about the 29 by the Broncos.
Xavier Malcolm there on the return.
Yeah, number 28 for Holly Pond on the tackle. That is Anthony Reyes.
Yeah, Anthony's such
Albarian.
a good kid. He is
Just
a hard worker.
Good open field tackle.
Cold Springs up 14-0
Midway
through the first.
They're going to continue what they had last week. They're taking on Curry, who got a win last week, I saw. So,
yeah, Danny, didn't you say that was their first one in 14
was,
tries?
Yeah, they were on a 14-game losing streak and snapped against Carbon Hill, but it looks like Cold Springs is going to put them back in the losing column if they continue with what they've got going.
Cold Springs must be a good offensive team.
I'm hearing really the audio sounds like demons talking. That's not good.
Right, that's not what we want.
Could just be our voices, though. Yeah. Nice defense. It's number 28 on Holly Pond.
That's our man again. That is Anthony Reyes.
He's all over the place.
Out there making another good open field tackle.
Yeah, Adam McKinnon just told me Cold Springs up 14-0 and probably the best catch you will see all year. Ethan Day has 2 touchdown receptions in the first 7 minutes.
Wow.
Matt Thomas, if you'll give us a confirmation that we do not sound like demons anymore, that would be appreciated.
Don't mistake demons for just awful-sounding voices. That could be it.
Handoff there and nowhere to go. Broncos wrap him up.
Yeah, bad Southern dialect shouldn't sound like that. But gonna bring up 3rd and long. Coach Harmon, what you got in your playbook right here?
Big 3rd down right here. I like just something quick to number 8, get the ball in his hands, 8 and 5 over here paired up together. Get in his hands quick and let him go. Obviously not going to have time for a straight drop back. But here you go again, another balanced formation. Looks like they're going to bring pressure here from the field edge. Yeah, they're going with a 4 on top of 4 look.
He could be.
He's good at evading that, but
he
doesn't have anywhere to go.
He is, and what's happening right now is Holly Pond's found a little bit of something there with coming in, and so they're playing those 4 receivers 4 on top of 4, and they're just breaking more pressure right now than what Hanceville can block. So we're going to have to loosen them up, either like Mr. Orr said earlier, with a slow screen or something back to get them going, or try to take a couple of shots just to loosen up.
Yeah,
and give
right
you a
now
little
they
space.
know they can get to the quarterback and they're going to continue that until Hanceville changes something.
They're going to need some hot routes or just things that happen quick, or just launch it up in a fade route and hope the receiver runs underneath it out in the corner there.
It's going to be a punt here by the Bulldogs. and both of these coaches come in as both their second years. It's a fake.
It's a fake.
And he's going to have the edge.
He's got a ways to. He's going to get
sure
it. He's got it.
Yes.
Oh,
he does. And he's
nice.
I love to watch him run, and he would be what I built my whole offensive philosophy around. But I sure would, as an old ball coach, love to see him tuck that football.
Thank you, Coach. I'm sitting here nervous to death. I'd have been doing that. And, So let's see what Hanceville answers with here, because I'll tell you, one thing, if you're going to be balanced on offense, you're going to make the defense be balanced. But if the defense is able to bring 7 and play you 4 on top of 4, it's going to be a long night. So they're going to have to find something here to get something to get the defense to tip his hat some way or the other.
Yeah, you can only do so many fake punts to get another set of 4. So, hey, that's what I said. Throw it up to Bentley. Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, man. Man, he almost had that.
He almost caught that one there.
That's it, but that's an incompletion. But what that's going to do is that's going to loosen that guy up just a little bit. It's going to loosen him up because he still could have made that play. But that's what you got to do. You got to take some shots to get some loosen it up a little bit.
Heads up play by the water girl there. Quarterback ran over for a quick drink. She tossed it to him. He took a quick sip and back out there ready to go.
Hey, defense line coach Holly Pond, he's earned his paycheck this week. Defense line got pressure. They sensed screen. They sunk those heels, started backtracking a little bit, but still keeping that quarterback bottled up. Good job by the front.
So it's got to be a screen coming that much. Nice job. 4, we got.
Love play call.
Yeah, it's just going to be Nick Davis there on the reception. Just a simple sprint out, get your quarterback off the launching spot there. That's a run-pass option for him on that end, and just slip that guy out there in the flat. And it's kind of one of those uncovered guys. Maybe that 4, he's been a sniffer some in the backfield too, so probably just slipped out of the backfield right there on the side. So.
Matt, appreciate you chiming in, telling us we're good. Tell my man LJ I said go Broncos too.
Heather Harper telling us we sounded scary.
Yeah.
Hopefully no children in the room.
That's our secretary at Holly Pond Middle, Heather Harper.
Well, Halloween is next month, by the way.
That's right. Handoff up the middle, number 3, and that's not going to go anywhere.
Well, just trying to keep them honest right there.
So
we talked last week about how we were going to add some things in each week, and this week we have our replay added in, and that's kind of where that issue was with our replay, where the demonic voices may have came from. So I think we got that fixed out. Mr. Watwood's got us straightened out here, and
he and Chris and Chandler, they're on it tonight now.
Blindside. Oh, he's
Miguel's going to bring him down. Great sack there by Miguel Garcia.
He looked up at the last second, almost got blindsided there. Speaking of our team back there, good to have Chris Chafin back. He's on the injured reserve last week, and he's hobbled in here, but he's here doing it.
Yeah, I asked him if he was off the PUP list.
So we got
third and about country mile.
So interesting move right here. They brought in a nose guard, a smaller, quick guy, try to get around that center. Just give him off his launch pad there. What you're getting here, you're getting a 3 down front right here, and they're just bringing those edge dogs almost every time.
Appears the Fairview Aggies have scored, Trent, make that 7-7, and that Good Hope has extended their lead on West Point 14-0.
Wow.
So we've got some. We'll try to bring you the county action. Fairview's playing Springville at home, and Good Hope is hosting West Point, I believe. Cold Springs traveled to Curry. And we have this game here. Beaumont, I'm not sure.
Beaumont has Southeastern tonight.
Okay.
What's going to be the biggest game in Ray Talley Stadium this season? I know we talked last week about Rush Probst coming to Cold Springs.
Yeah, the Coosa Christian Cold Springs game. Fairview, do they host it? Do they host Russellville this year?
Yeah, I'm not sure about Russellville, but here I'll tell you that region that Fairview and West Point are in. The team to look out for is Ardmore.
Really?
Ardmore brings a lot of people back on both sides of the ball, a lot of tough-nosed kids. Was talking with Coach Redding last week and just talking about the outlook there. That's going to be a team to look for in that region.
Yeah, they always play. They're just always
hard-nosed kids. Yeah, hard-nosed kids.
Adam McKinnon just texted me and said Ethan Day just had a pick 6, which is his third score, 2 receptions and 1 pick 6.
Same kid had a.
Yeah, he probably locks him up for Player of the Week in 8 minutes. He's got in the end zone 3 times in 8 minutes for the Eagles.
Who is that?
Ethan Day. Oh, wow. I think he was one of those playmakers we highlighted last week.
Well, he hasn't slowed up yet.
No, he has not.
I think Cold Springs will have a chance to have a really good squad this year.
Yeah, they do. They're in a tough region too, though.
Tough region, but I think, early success, scoring a lot of points, having a lot of early success.
Get that snowball rolling.
Absolutely. All right, 3rd and long here. Still balanced formation. Looks like Hanceville's going to way back a little bit. See what we go. Probably going to bring those 2 dogs on the edge. There they go with a little twist on the middle. There's a slow screen. Richard Orr.
Good. He waited
almost
patiently.
a little
Good
too
play
slow,
there
though.
by number 14, Boston.
He lobbed that up a little high, and it took a little while to get there.
If he gets it to him on a dart, he may go quite a ways.
Yeah,
you still got to go for it. I mean, you're in their territory. You got 2 down. So
as quick as they're getting in to try to punt it, you could be bringing disaster on. You might as well just go for it.
Well, an interesting thing there. I mean, that play was there, but even on those slow screens, those lines still got to get hands on those guys for a count, just to give your quarterback a chance.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
hands on just for a count to give your quarterback a chance. So here in a bunch formation. Typically you get in a bunch.
Oh, they got him. Yeah. 85 knows.
That's Kate Albright.
Is it?
Yeah, he jumped there, and he knew it as soon as he already had his hands on his head before the whistle was even blown.
And you talking about getting hands on him, really and truly, that'll be 1,001, 1,002, and you need to funnel them to the outside.
Absolutely.
Give them that push to the outside.
Aggies have taken the lead now. 14-7.
That's what you talked about with George coming back after they kind of.
No, they're going to pay for taking the lead on him.
So one thing love here, Beaumont High School down 8-0 against Southeastern after 3 long red zone drives. Southeastern takes lead there with a pick 6, and our special ed coordinator, Miss Katie Meggs, chiming in that says Baylor is winning 3-0.
Well, she really didn't say it like that. She said Baylor has 3, Auburn has 0.
Love to see that. I mean, that's the best score we've heard tonight.
Absolutely. Quick
time out to Hanceville.
Yeah.
And we're going to take a commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Check out these sponsors that support Coleman County Schools.
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
All right, here we go. 4th and 7. 4th and 7.
Gudger Cam checking out 4th and 7.
Bunch formation.
Oh, he almost lost it.
Out.
It's going to be trouble. He got away.
Nice
job.
Finds a man and gets down to about the 13 there for the Dogs.
Yeah, Hanceville's quarterback, number 2, Hunter Black, just making plays right now for him. Keep him in this game.
Hunter Black is definitely keeping them alive.
Yeah, Holly Pond's been in a couple of situations already early to get off the field here and go, but Hanceville just keeps on making plays, man. If you can make enough to get settled in, you never know what's going to happen here.
Well, the crazy thing is we're just kind of talking, sorry, Damien, cut you off,
good.
I mean, they're not getting time from the line. It's a testament to the athletes that they have. They're driving down the field, and they've scored once and on the verge, knocking on the door again.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Holly Pond's just got theirs.
Right up the middle.
Nice handoff there and gets a little bit of yards and chipping away at the time, too. They scored quickly out the gate within, 2.5 minutes, and they've chipped some time away here. Kind of slowed the game a little bit.
Yeah, and that's important. So, seeing their last defensive possession, Holly Pond scored in 2 plays,
yeah,
right? So if you
you're
can
gonna have
limit,
to.
Absolutely. So when you're playing teams, so you may have a little bit more firepower than you got. If you can win that time possession game, you're going to increase your chances to win. Like number 8 there on the wide side coming in. He's wide open.
Oh, he is wide open.
Top, and it's
overthrown. Bentley got it.
That down.
That's it.
He did get
a touchdown.
Nice score.
Wow,
so great call there by Hanceville.
Yeah,
let's have the replay.
Yeah, let's go replay right here. And
we skipped it.
Maybe we can get back to that. We'll try it one more time. This will be our first time really hitting in on a replay, and it may work and it may not. Looks like we may stay here and see.
Yeah, if not, guys, just replay it just vocally, man. Set that formation to the boundary, and you set number 8. You know what? Number 8, Drake Bentley, one of your best players who we talked about in pregame, one-on-one over there with a lot of space and a lot of grass. Hard for anybody to cover that guy.
Yeah,
so
Hunter
it's a great play call. Yep.
Hunter floated that up, too, and just kind of gave some hang time. I actually thought it was going out of the back of the end zone.
I did, too.
He drug that down. But
just put it up for grabs for him, and he got it.
They do get the kickoff, and it is good. And that is going to bring the Bulldog lead 13-6, and we'll see if their defense has a little more umph in them here as they let the Broncos score very quickly on the last drive.
Yeah, great drive. There are a couple big plays. You got to think we had a fake punt on that drive. We had a 4th and 13 with an offsides there, 4th and 8, quarterback evading pressure, hitting a guy on the flat to get going, and then obviously a spectacular catch there by number 8, Drake Bentley. And, hey, that's what you got to do in these games, right? You're having a hard time stopping people. You get beat pretty bad last week on the road, and just, what's great is you got kids out here making plays and just keeping themselves going.
So countywide updates, Fairview leads 14-7 with 4 minutes left in the first. Vinemont High School is down 8-0 against Southeastern after 3 long red zone drives, but a pick 6 put them behind there. And then Good Hope leads West Point 14-0.
Cindy Roden chiming in saying Auburn will catch up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're going to hope not.
Yeah, we'll see.
Jenny Gaze tuned in. Appreciate her being there or watching. That's well spoken.
Oh, she's back in. Jenny Gaze watching twice. So
how about that?
Might have missed that one. And
good. She missed.
Shout out to Jenny Gay. Shout out. We saw earlier Miss Heather Harper, the best secretary in the county of Coleman, watching in.
Oh, a little pop up. No.
Offsides.
Hey,
listen, I do like that play. As you can see, there's a big old hole right over there. Holly Pond had that guy in the middle. He's actually adjusted a little bit north towards the Hanceville sideline.
Katie Meggs doesn't like the Auburn hate coming this way. They're going to back him up 5. Try that again.
And Springville has gotten on the board against Fairview. That's 14-14 there at Dafford Smith Stadium.
I wish we could.
So I think Springville coming in, just knowing and looking. Springville's got a sophomore quarterback that coming in. That's the real deal. He's going to be good. So,
and Fairview's become a team that other teams circle on their schedule. That makes it tough. You're getting to Springville's best week 2.
Absolutely.
Coach Redding has definitely made a name for himself and consistency. Nice kick
there. And it looks like Miguel's going to field that for the Broncos. And Miguel is an athlete. If he can get an edge, he may have
he's going to cut it back the other way.
He's very athletic, but he looks like he's going to go
grief.
back middle, and he's
still going.
Oh man, he's still alive. Good block there, but he may run out of real estate, and he does.
Wow. He ran about 60 yards on it.
In about a 20-yard space. I knew Miguel, he's just athletic, and he was just looking to make something happen, but
starts looking like backyard football after a while. Wonder
where he's going to go. And Boston is going to continue to take those snaps here for the
I would
Broncos.
let Boston take every snap possible until something changes after that last
he made that good throw, too.
Yeah, that last drive, I think he settled in and kind of owned that role a little bit. Interesting to see here what we're going to do. And, Holly Pond's given a heavy run look, but they've thrown it their first 3 plays, or attempted to throw it the first 3 plays.
Dylan Basenberg tuned in. He watched last week. He said that he thought Hanceville looked a little better. They may have had a polished practice this week, Dylan, so it looks better. There's Boston, and he's loose again, and he's
got a lot
still
of
still going, and a
flag from the backside, and that's unfortunate if that's against Holly Pond because you hate when something's coming from the backside after a good play.
Like you got a block in the back, and hey, it's sad. Oftentimes officials don't see the block in the back, but if they see the defender flying forward, that's just an automatic trigger for them to call that. And, what's interesting here is Holly Pond has ran 4 offensive plays, and they have ran the same 4 plays each time. There's been 4 naked bootlegs to the outside the tight end. 2 of them has consisted about 70 yards of rushing, 1 of them a 30-yard pass, and 1 of them overthrown.
Well, we said they were going to have just a couple plays. They practiced.
Absolutely. They've run 1 play.
I missed this earlier, but Daniel Wakefield said 23 years at Hanceville, he'd never had to turn the lights on the field before. That was part of the delay.
First time he's ever turned the lights on in 23 years.
That's it.
Just tell him to stick his finger in the socket.
That's right.
Sure
solid stat.
Hey, that's my kind of play. That's my kind of play card that y'all are talking about. 4 plays. I worked for a guy, and of course we ran what was called then at that time a Mickey Mouse offense, but it's not. It's triple option football, and I hope y'all watched the documentary on that. It's a lot of intricacy to that offense, but at the same time, he would always tell me going into a game, he said, now I want you on Monday to give me a play, what you going to do for a play card. And I turned in, he said, okay, now I need you to take that in half. He said, what I want by Wednesday from you is I want it on a 3x5 note card, triple spaced on one side.
4 plays.
Man, how the game has changed.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
That's how much the game has changed.
Yeah, now it's
That's right.
now it's on a double-sided legal sheet. with columns and all that. So
looking at the chat bleachers there, my dog Kincaid Coville, one of my 8th graders out there at Holly Pond Middle. Great kid, and looks like he's tuning in watching the Broncos. Beth Spiegel hits us with the Go Broncos. Appreciate all you tuning in.
Yeah, the refs have been refreshed. They got some water, and they're
Trip.
ready to keep going.
What you think here?
Everybody's
I'm
ready to
say
go.
they're 4 for 4 on
Pass.
naked bootleg.
Yeah,
You would
pass
think
right now.
that the Hanceville sideline will be telling their backside to stay home. And once
Yep,
again,
right
we're
here.
running the naked bootleg right back here to the right side.
Gonna let it fly.
He's got a guy
He's
going.
got a guy.
He's got a guy
overthrew.
Nope,
overthrew.
overthrew.
Hey, nice
He had
throw.
him. Yeah,
Nice
good throw by Gibbs.
Yeah, and a much better job there by the backside edge of Hanceville. So you're running that. So what's happening here? You got 2 snipper backs and a tight end on the strong side. Hanceville's strongly overloading that side, so that's putting them weak to the boundary or the weak side. And Holly Pond's just coming at it, man. They're 5 for 5 on hitting that spot.
Cold Springs ends the first quarter over Curry 20-0 as they continue some stout play there by the Eagles.
A lot of scoring by the Eagles there. Hey, how about that? How about that video board in Eagle Stadium
That was
last
nice.
week?
That was
Man.
nice.
That is the nicest one in the county, that's for sure.
It was a good-looking board. Yeah, they did a good job. Their whole stadium was very clean.
Right
and
up
nice.
the
There
middle.
goes Gibbs.
That's it.
He's going to take it to the
Take
house.
that to the house and score.
Yeah, so that's just a power read
He's
by
up,
the
he's
court.
pointing at the
he made
cameras.
The camera, the point
Yeah.
there.
That's nice.
Substitute teacher at Holly Pond, right?
Yeah, that's Miss Drummond there, Katie Drummond, and she's does a good job there for the Coleman Tribune, taking those pictures. And Boston was wanting to get him a nice shot there. So
He does not look like a backup quarterback, you know?
no, not at all.
He's,
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you see him there, and it gives Holly Pond. Hunter Tolbert, somebody just chimed in. He is out with a concussion, and he's a stud of a quarterback, especially being a freshman. So you put Boston behind him, or you can run Boston in. And he can throw too. It makes it versatile. So I know the Broncos are loving seeing that, and they're ready to get Hunter Tolbert back healthy. So there's Boston again. He's going
same play again. One thing I've known in these first 2 series with Holly Pond's coaching staff is they're a if it's not broke, don't fix it type play caller, right? So they went right back to that play that just got him going again, and just a power read there by the quarterback. So he has a opportunity. Option 1 is to hand that off to the wide zone there for your running back, and if the defense overplays, he's got a pulling guard coming. He's going to keep it right up behind him.
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
And
And that mindset of, hey, we're going to run it, you stop it. That's
yeah, they're going to keep running until they stop it.
and so that's the Mickey Mouse game, right? So
Yes,
they ran 5 plays in a row to the weak side. Hanceville makes an adjustment on that last naked bootleg, sits a guy down on the weak side. So now where's your numbers at? Your numbers are to the strong side of your offense, and now you're running your best ball play to the strong side. So that's what you're going to have to see. Hanceville's going to have to mix up some looks, try to find some balance somewhere in defense, and see if they can get a couple of stops.
Yeah, and we'll see what if Hanceville can put a drive together. They had a meticulous drive and got by with some, a little bit of trickery to keep it alive, and we'll see if they can move the ball here. Sissy, I see you in the comments there. Shout out to you in Madison, watching at home. Big Go Broncos, huge Broncos supporters there. Excited to see Madison on the court this year. Ethan Yawn lined up, and we had the little bit of trickery from the Broncos earlier where Miguel kicked it on the onside, but it'll probably be a normal kick here.
Ken Lindsay watching. I think she might be down at the beach, but nice to have her. Missed her today, and good to have her tuning in.
Miguel short legs that one, and it looks like the Broncos are going to bring him down about the 40.
Yeah, it's number 14, A.J. Carnathan. He's got him listed as 6 foot 160. He's a junior there from Hanceville.
When you're up front like that, you don't get to take a lot of kickoffs. You get your chance for glory. You're going to make the most of it.
Yeah, you also don't get a lot of blocking either when that thing's kicked right to you too.
Hey, I was the center in the front line
for
years, and I got one kick return. And if I'd had any speed, I would have scored.
Right.
A little onside kick hit me in the chest. I split the crowd.
Yeah, not a lot of blocking that front line. So here we go, Hanceville again.
Start another long drive.
See what they can do to see if they can take care of some of this penetration from Holly Pond. But
Been a pretty long quarter, guys. 36-minute quarter here. Yeah.
There it is. Quick screen on the edge. Just get on the edge and run.
A little shuffle
and go.
Oh, face mask
there. No call.
I think he dropped it. Did he not?
No, he still got the ball.
Yeah, but
No,
Coach
I'm talking about the
Estes.
flag.
Oh, the flag?
Yeah, but Coach Estes is a little upset there.
Yeah,
and it
he's
looks
letting
like
them know.
Got
Connor
a
Malin was.
little extra going there.
Yeah, Connor Malin was giving a little extra there.
Cade Albright, though, being a good
leader,
he is,
100%.
absolutely
Yeah,
got that off and saved
Cade is a
15
great
yards
leader.
right there, absolutely. But there's Hanceville again, right? Knowing they're having a problem in the box, get it out on the edge quick and let those guys run a little bit.
Get that speed and space.
Absolutely.
I think they've also figured something out on that last play. You can just sling it up to Drake Bentley, just let him go up for grabs when they need it too.
Yeah.
They can just get a half second.
Yeah, he was impressive last year. Had a great year last year, and he's back. And
Cold Springs did a good job holding them down last week.
They did. They had a good game plan for their athletes, and Hunter hands the ball off there and nowhere to go.
Hit the hole hard, but it closed up quick.
End of one at Dafford Smith for the Aggies, 14-14 there against Springville.
And here you go. This is the third possession for Hanceville. I know talking about number 8 Drake Bentley. They've taken 2 shots to him down the field. They're 1 for 2 on those. Obviously, one of them with that phenomenal touchdown catch there on the end. And so just to keep that in the option, you think some of those college offense, the Gus Malzahn, last year, they're going to take 7 to 8 shots per game just to keep you honest there.
He's going to need a couple more touchdowns this quarter
Absolutely.
to catch
there
up.
It is.
He dropped it.
And there's your space right there, though, right? That's just an extension of the run game, right? Stand up and throw it out there and go and look to get 5-6 yards, and he breaks a tackle. You never know what's going to happen.
As we tick under 2 minutes here, under the lights of Ray Talley.
This is a long quarter. It kind of rifled last week's second half. It took about 6 hours to finish on a hot clock in the second half.
That one was very long.
That was a long second quarter.
Stay tuned with us at halftime. I know we're coming upon the end of the first, but at halftime we will showcase our
Drake Bentley
bands.
heading right the middle.
He's on the run. Going to let it fly.
Oh man, he found his
nice
guy.
job.
I think, he stayed inside.
Yeah, great play.
How about the footwork? Did you see the little
great.
shuffle right there at the end to be sure he had his feet in bounds?
Great ball play there, man. If you notice, they shifted that formation and actually moved number 8, Drake Bentley, to the inside there, which aligned him on the safety with the 9-yard, the 12-yard cushion there to get that route going, get that space going, and just great offensive formational play call right there by Hanceville.
And I love Hunter Black. Eyes always downfield, and they've done a great job, like you said, Coach, a while ago, getting him off that spot in the middle, letting him do what he does best, and that's roll right, roll left, find receivers downfield, and have the opportunity to run or throw.
Nice.
He's got a little bit of that.
Oh, he got free.
He got free, and that's got a touchdown.
That's 2 for him.
Dogs.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Getting the ball in the SU playmakers. And, hey, it's hard to look at Hunter Black wearing number 2 and how he's running with that ball and not see a little bit of Johnny Manziel in him, right?
Yeah, he hit us with the money Manziel. Yeah, he hit the money Manziel.
He hit the money a little bit. There you go. That's it.
That may be why he's number
that's
2.
It. That's
so,
it. Probably so.
And I think, guys, I think we have a ball game on our hands.
Yeah, expect Hanceville to go for 2 right here.
We're going to hit the replay there. Check that out on a replay cam. There is Hunter in the throw. Shakes it
right
here.
There.
Yeah. Nice replay shot there.
He gives a look at the camera over here himself.
He's going to flex.
Flex there. Yeah. So see if the Dogs can get the extra point here and make it 20.
Coach Harmon, what you called here? What you called? If you're the Hanceville Bulldogs coach.
Yeah, if I'm a Hanceville Bulldogs coach, I'm finding a way to get number 8 the football. I either want number 2. I either want number 2 carrying a number 8, or number 8 getting it like a here to the boundary here. Number 8, he's adjusted his spacing a little bit, maybe looking at some sort of quick out or something right here, a little one-on-one. Yep, there it is, a little peel route to the outside.
There you go. Good play call. Good play call, Coach.
They're wearing out that cornerback over there.
Absolutely.
Hunter to Drake is a nice little duo there.
Yeah, absolutely. And he just adjusted his spacing in about 5 yards from normal. Gave him a little inside move and out. We call that a peel route, and just easy. Just put the ball on his outside shoulder and let the kid make a play. And great play call there. Great drive. Great answer by Hanceville. Absolutely.
They just keep answering each other. We're going to have somebody not having answers.
Can Hanceville contain Gibbs, though? Hanceville's having to kind of they're working and doing a really good job at it, throwing some different things and moving the ball well. And, you've got Hunter and you've got Drake. But, the Broncos have ran the same play 5 of 6 times?
Yeah.
And it's been Boston.
Yeah, got to find him. Hanceville, you got to stop number 14.
He's averaging about 20 yards a play.
Yeah,
so,
got to stop 14.
If you're the Bronco coaching staff, you're just looking to kind of figure something out and get a couple stops because you have so much confidence in Boston.
So we hadn't mentioned this. Scoring's a it's rolling. But of course, we know what happened last year when Hanceville came to Holly Pond. Holly Pond hung about 70 on them.
I think I can't remember if it was 70 or 72, something like
that. I think 72 seems about right.
Yeah, lots of points were scored. Looks like West Point Warriors have gotten on the board against Good Hope. That's 14-7.
I'm sure that score from last year is kind of at least in the back of their mind. Or
there goes Miguel.
He could go all the way right
as
here.
A lead blocker. Boston kind of outruns him there, but McGill's got.
He's taking it all the way. Nice block.
Yeah, and McGill is going to take that one to the house, and Boston laid someone out.
Yeah,
about the 15. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got turned around and got him.
Head hunting there for McGill.
Yeah, that drive bust out there just about 10 yards after you called him, lost contain there. A kid jumped to the outside instead of taking on the block and going, and there it is. That's all she needs, a little bit of space.
Well, I missed all the action downfield because I'm so used to trailing the play looking for flags.
Yeah, exactly.
No flags.
As a coach, you get a guy going, you just look behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I started looking behind. And
so
Holly Pond's offense has been on the field a total of about 30, maybe a minute and a half.
And that's gonna put that Bulldog offense having to trot right back out there, and we're still in the first quarter here. There's a lot of football left.
Yeah, I think this is about to be the 9th offensive play.
We may see somebody cramp up later.
And there you go.
I'm cramping right now myself.
And Boston does not get in there.
That makes that 2-point conversion by Hanceville huge back there.
That is a huge play there. 21-20. And
Ty's not focused in, so
you locked in back there, Ty. All right, Ty's locked in. Bulldogs got the lead. That's all he cares
stay
about.
With it. So you're going to keep us with you.
He wants more Bulldog coverage is what he wants.
So here we go, 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns, right? That's what we're looking at.
Yeah,
between the two.
My score prediction on whoever scores next, my score prediction's out the window.
So much for that low scoring affair.
Yeah, for these two teams that scored 7 combined points last week, we have blown that out of the water.
You see Allison Waldrop here.
Check out this.
Oh, wow, that's pretty. That's from the Gudger Cam high above Ray Talley Stadium.
Beautiful Coleman County right there, folks. Skyline.
Looking at the chat bleachers here, Miss Waldrop, I agree with you on that. There is a lot of fan base out there for Mr. Weaver, and so and that means a lot coming from the best counselor in Coleman County.
She's noticing. She's thinking the production's off a little bit tonight because she's not here. Hope she's having fun out in California doing some hiking. We got our drone high above the corner of the end zone down there. Again, that is courtesy of Senator Garland Gudger. We appreciate him donating that to us. He was on the air with us last week for just a little bit, and we talked about wanting one of those when it went up at Cold Springs, and he got with us after the game and took care of it for us. Touched and out of bounds he touched that. That's not a penalty, right?
Yeah, he touched it. It looked like I see a flag there. May not. Yeah. Quick update from Waco. Auburn up 7-3. Jackson Arnold with his first touchdown run of the season.
Jackson Arnold.
Hopefully that won't hold up.
Chip and Joanna Gaines are shaking their boots right now.
That's right.
Yeah. Beautiful shot there of the home bleacher side and the campus in the background here at Hanceville High School. Great job by Chandler flying that back there for us.
I will say this, though. We do have a pretty clean uniform game going on tonight. Love the white lids for each body. Hanceville with the H on one side, number on the other. Love that. But Holly Pond looks good, too, man.
Good and crisp. Yeah, both teams good and crisp colors and uniforms right there. I love the white lids. I do.
Yeah.
Wow.
We talked about that a little bit last week. Cold Springs even donning the white lids last week.
I'm glad
Fairview broke out some black alternate uniforms tonight.
Really?
Who did?
Fairview broke out some black alternate. Josh Davis sent me a picture of that.
Getting away from the green or the gray. That kind of got a little.
Oh, I got tipped.
There it is. Yeah, just a little bit slow developing. And early, I think that was going to be what you call a sucker play to number 8 down the field. They had it set up. The corner bit on the screen. Just quarterback ran out of time there, but had a guy running wide open down the field.
Allison hates missing this one. This is her home turf
this
here.
Is her Bulldog alumni and her new Bronco faithful there from Miss Waldrop. So we definitely missed having her this week. That's for sure. And it looks like Fairview has got a touchdown there. 7 minutes to go in the second. And they're up 20-14.
We need to get him on location. Oh boy, he's gonna have to run for his life.
Yeah,
he's
going down. Play right there.
Yeah, busted play, and
he got 5 more than he could have had. I mean,
what I'm afraid you're going to start to see is that play early in the night he gets away from, And as
he gets tired,
he continues to have to be on his feet so much and run around, I'm afraid he's going to get tired, and that's where Holly Palm may capitalize.
And I'll be honest with you, that number 2 from Holly Palm is coming on a dead sprint.
Yeah.
Hunter Black's going to have to do something with his cadence here to get something changed. Look for a freeze play coming right here from Hanceville, but they've got a pretty good beat on his cadence and operation right now. Got to get some sort of change in that to buy yourself a little bit of time. Absolutely.
That's Jonathan Hamby
Jonathan
right there.
Hamby, yeah. He transferred in last year from Texas. Moved here from Texas, had family here, and great kid, great family, and he's just a freshman.
Kate Albright running around.
Nice pickup by
got some
75 on his nice run.
See, he's getting some extra.
Oh,
close.
he's about a yard short. 75 on Hanceville, which is, if I can get my glasses here. Franklin Bailey did a great job right at the end of the quarterback running out of there and out of the backfield and got a good block to spring him for about 30 yards.
Yeah, Hanceville going to take it to the quarter here.
Yeah, that's going to end the quarter.
I think I rolled the dice here, man. I think I go for it.
Coach, I'm going
for it.
My
defense ain't stopping nobody, so it doesn't matter where you are on field. So, hey, roll the dice, so let's keep the ball.
Yeah, give the guys a little bit of a breather here. Let's draw something up and roll with it there.
We're going to cut to commercial.
Yeah, check out these guys that support all of our student athletes and Coleman County School System.
This is bad news. Oh, he's fumbled the ball.
Oh, man.
Oh, got a shove in the back. That is going to be a Holly Pond ball.
Yeah,
and he's not going to get the touchdown out of that, but they did get the ball. Boy, that was
that may be detrimental.
Play.
Detrimental for the Dogs.
That's a tough play. You try to make a play. Sometimes you just got to go down.
Yeah, that's
Kim Lindsay's tuned in like 9 times here. She's either she doesn't want to watch it, but she can't get away from it.
Yeah,
it's like these guys are terrible, but I got to see.
Hey, was that number 0 Benji Garcia? Was
that's McGill's brother.
Okay, that's Benji Garcia right there.
He's a freshman there that picked that ball up and.
Just got a text message from Forrest Meggs, the better half of our special ed coordinator, Katie Meggs. putting a pitch in for her to do some color commentary.
I'd love to see
Oh, boy.
it.
It would be
And
great.
Holly Pong. Oh,
I'd love to see it. Boston comes up with a save there.
oh, my gosh. He
Man,
stutter stepped.
Oh, my
He-
goodness.
Is he
And
going to
that's-
take this?
Yeah,
That's
he's
crazy.
going to get the edge.
Nope. He's going to be out about the
Man.
4-yard line, 3-yard line maybe.
Ugh. Man,
Slow to get up.
there's no answer there to him. That may be the only answer for him if he's slow to get up.
Hanceville struggling to make a tackle right now. Hanceville struggling to tackle that kid.
That's not good.
No, it's like Boston may have a stinger, but he's going to walk that one off.
Katie getting on color commentary. She's a bit of a wild card.
She is a bit of a wild
have to
card.
be on a 10-second delay.
I wonder what her sport of choice is. What Katie Meg's sport of choice would be.
She's a good wild card to keep in your pocket.
It's got to be football.
You can't beat her.
Oh yeah, we love
Katie.
Miss Meggs
Katie's
there.
funny.
Yep.
She's a funny lady.
Shout out to Walker McKissick watching at home. He was tuning in, supporting the Broncos.
Got a timeout by the Broncos.
Yep, I believe that's going to be a timeout. They're going to try to get a score here, capitalize off of these mistakes.
Nate Ayers on the text group. Currently in Hanceville, Alabama, we're on pace to score 160 combined points.
Said we had no sound there for a little bit. Are we back on? Are we?
Yeah, we are. We're good on the sound there. That was
Okay.
you're delayed on that. So
Okay.
got a good shot there. The huddle over on the Broncos sideline and
See assistant coach Michael Williams. There
Michael
on the
Williams
right.
there got the iPad ready and
That's
he's locked in. Looks like he may just be fanboying on the huddle there.
Playing Angry Birds over there.
Yeah, that's our athletic director there at the middle school and the assistant coach of the Broncos, moving over from Vinemont, where he had tremendous success with their middle school program. Glad to have him on board.
Charity, you got some folks out there. Charity trying to get Katie on there too. It's picking up some steam.
Yeah, we're getting everybody. The text groups are going there.
All right, Holly Pond back under center. They are, what are they? The 1-yard line.
Yeah, looks like they're probably
Tush
gonna
push.
Yeah, tush push time, and we got a great camera angle
they
there.
are.
And yeah, Boston gets in.
And they're in.
Touchdown
Yeah, no doubt.
Broncos. 10:36 to remain in the second.
You know, that's, I mean, one mistake in a game where you're not defense isn't doing a whole lot. One mistake like that can end up being huge.
Yeah, and that's a tough one, like I said, because, Hanceville got the ball first. They've kept pace. They've kept ahead, just having that extra possession on top of them. And giving away a possession there is going to be tough to overcome. But, hey, still plenty of time to do it. We'll just have to see what happens, and maybe they can find a turnover down the road.
Well, it's an impressive recovery by the quarterback, also from Holly Pond. That ball was snapped over his head. He caught it off the bounce, off the ground, and took it back down to the 1-yard line.
Going to go for two here, and the ball is on
loose
the ground,
again,
and they're just
and
going to
still
fall
loose.
and still loose.
And that's not going to amount to
Nothing
anything.
amounts out of that, and that's 26-21 Bronco lead.
Recovered there by number 7, Michael Coker for Hanceville High School.
Yeah, on that 2-point play at ball like that, of course, you can't get away with it. But y'all all too young to remember the great Oakland Raiders fumble when they kept tapping it till it rolled in the end zone. Somebody fell on it and they won the ball game. That's what you need to do there, because you can't pick that up and return it.
You're right.
So here we are, 26-21, 10:36 left in the second quarter, and I guess we've had one defensive stop.
Yeah, on the
game
turnover
so
there.
far.
We will we'll hit you with some county scores here. The Aggies lead 20-14. Southeastern is leading Vinemont High School 14-8. Of course, here the Broncos have the lead 26-21, and Good Hope is leading West Point 14-7.
Appreciate all our principals out there keeping us updated on the score so we can know what's going on around the county.
Yeah, the SEC group is coming in handy tonight.
Pop kick there, and
good field position there on these kickoffs for the Bulldogs. We'll see if Hunter can make something happen here.
I'll tell you, this defense from Holly Pond's been on the field a lot, though, this first
They
half.
have. You're right on that.
I'd love to have the play count. We're going to need to add somebody on
that
the
time
stats.
of possession would be interesting,
Need
too.
a stat guy, don't
Need
we?
a stat guy. Yeah, that's going to be our next thing. We get some live stats.
Yeah, live stats in the booth.
Exactly. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, down 5.
And the quarterback's got to kind of shake that last play off. And
there's that screen play, and he tosses it up high. And if he could zip that there a little quicker, I think he, have a little more. But I know it is tough, and it's not – Hunter's not a super tall quarterback back there,
5'8", it's got him listed at. You normally pad the stats a little bit, too.
Yeah, so, that toss up there is just to get over the fingertips of some of these big linemen.
I was about to say, that front three of Holly Pond, some good-sized
kids.
kids.
Yeah, they sure are. I know Braden Ivy's up there.
Yeah, that's some good-sized kids.
They've got him listed 5'8", 140 pounds. That's 140 in third grade.
Yeah, and you got Braden Ivy. He's 6'4", 281. So that's a lot of guy coming at him there.
Yeah.
Little slant route there and nowhere to go.
Not going to go anywhere.
I think you've got to go back to the well a little bit, and you got to go to Drake.
Drake's over here. Something wrong with his uniform.
Drake, maybe a little RPO.
Yeah,
something.
I think we got. He's haven't went to him in a couple plays here, and so
I think he's checking out the old play on his little chart there, and he's going to yell for the coach to call his number.
Looks like he's going to swap over on the other side of the field.
Let him know, hey, coach said throw it to 8.
Yeah. Going to tell the whole team over there, hey, guys, watch this.
Oh, boy.
High snap.
Here's where that.
Nice.
There's number 4
he
there.
rolls the wrong way.
And so that's, again, like.
Nice save.
Holly Pond, guys, is not.
Oh, he's still going. Oh, that's going to be a face mask.
Nope.
Almost turned his head around.
I don't think he's going to call it, though.
His helmet was sideways.
Yeah, this defense Holly Pond's in right now, they're bringing that edge dog, and they're trying to cover the number 3 receiver from 15 yards of depth. They're just going to keep on pounding that flat route to him and just letting him go. They've hit him multiple times on that on some big downs, and it's mostly on third down when they went to that play.
That is a second face mask that Hanceville's received and not gotten a flag on.
Yeah, that was pretty significant right there. Pretty hard to miss.
Fairview has got themselves on the board again. That's 26-14 Aggie lead over Springville.
Oh, he dropped it. Be careful on those screens. That ball's still behind the line of scrimmage sometimes. Well, we got a lot of people that are tuning in tonight. We got 85
on Facebook. Yeah,
noticed none of our spouses have tuned in yet, though.
Yeah, Sadie Hardman's not tuning in tonight.
Yeah. Sadie Hardman's at Dafford Smith tonight.
Oh, okay.
May's not tuned in. Joey
May was
Tammy Dunkling's not tuned in. They don't want to hear from us.
She gave up football when I moved out of coaching.
Yeah, Malia went to PDR and said, "Fairview's pretty crowded. They got a football game tonight." Said, yeah, they do.
Oh,
brought down in the backfield
play
there by Cade Albright, number 85.
Nice play. He got in there quick, and he's
excited.
He's pumped
about
it. Doing the stiff leg walk. I thought he had a cramp for a second.
14-3 Auburn lead over Baylor.
Oh, boy.
I think that quarterback for Auburn is going to make a big difference for them guys.
Yeah.
Just a side thought there. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think that
go.
was kind of an odd wild card game. There was nobody really knew much about that one this week.
Third and long, job here. Obviously you're going to go through it on fourth down. Job here is to get half, right? Get something fourth and manageable.
Oh, he's
going
to
for all of it.
He's open.
Half.
Nice catch.
Oh, my goodness. Put it on the
catch.
money.
That was right there.
Touchdown Dogs and got an injury.
Got a cramp possibly on the field, maybe a hamstring, but it looks like a cramp.
Got an injured player there that looks to be number 24, I think.
Is that 4 touchdown passes on the night for Hunter Black?
I believe you're right on that. Well, no, he rushed the first one in because he hit him with the money Manziel there. So
that's it. Okay, so
yeah.
three touchdown passes.
But he's created all of them.
Yeah.
So
we'd like to welcome to the booth Dr. Shane Barnett.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's up, Dr. B? Doing good, man.
I think this game's going to come down to the wire.
We've got a ball game on our hands.
Yeah.
What we were talking about. This is a good one and a nice one for the guys at home to watch. So,
yeah. Well, I know they struggled a little bit last week. I think both teams did, and but it's good for them to at least put a lot of points on the board.
Yeah,
too.
you're right on that. And that's why they give them 7 days, and both teams look like they went back to the drawing board. And Hanceville does look much improved. I didn't get to watch Holly Pond last week, but I do see a lot of good changes Hanceville's made offensively, especially.
That's right. I'll tell you right now, I think if Hanceville could improve their tackling a little bit from what I've seen this first half, they could be a competitive football team.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And they say you're going to improve your most from week 1 to week 2, right?
Yeah.
That's when you're going to improve your most, and glad to see it. And hey, what I love too is both these teams got beat up pretty good. In this world we live in of kids are extrinsically motivated by everything. obviously these kids laced it up and worked hard all week and come out here and they're showing it.
Yep, you're right on
I know that fires up my man AD here. He's all about that stuff.
That's right.
I am.
He's all about that stuff.
You know, that's just the competitive nature of being involved in education-based athletics.
Absolutely.
And that is you got to fight through some adversity. Last week wasn't a good week for either one of these teams, but, thing is, that's water under the bridge. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did. We talked about
you learn from that. You work hard. You try to correct your mistakes. You come back out and you compete again.
Looks like Jonathan Woods is going to limp off there. Jordan Bird, our new trainer at Holly Pond, he's done a great job for us, and he'll get him back in the game if possible.
So we're there. I see Hanceville going back to they're doubling number 8 now. So they plus the safety over there going to do a double bracket on him. They're still going to try to go back to that pill route. They got a guy wide open.
He's got some room, and he
nice job. Good
runs
play there.
Right over.
Good play.
A Bronco.
Well, I thought he was going to go back to Drake Bentley coming across the middle again.
Yeah. He's always looking for Drake, I think.
The two that were covering him kind of let him go once the quarterback started to scramble.
Let me tell you, when he plants that plant foot and makes up his mind to go, Hunter Black,
he can go.
go.
Yeah, he can throw it too, guys. If he's in rhythm,
yes, he can.
When he's got his feet under him, he's throwing it rhythm. He can go. He's a good player.
I noticed one of the difference from last week to this week is they're doing a lot more short, quick passes. Hanceville is. Last week they were trying to go for the long ball, and they didn't have enough time. Their line couldn't keep them out long enough to get that long ball going.
Yeah. I see a comment there, Savannah, Miss Mitchell, we will definitely keep it rolling for our bands. This is more than just the football program. We like to highlight our cheerleaders. We like to highlight our band. Every student-athlete that's out here tonight will be highlighted in some way, and so we will definitely keep it on for the band. So stay with us.
Hey, I wonder if our man, the drone man, is going to get us a good
that'd be pretty cool.
video of the band.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. Just a personal note. We live about 2 miles from Fairview High School, and Nathan Kilgo, the band director out there, they always do a Thursday night practice.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things is sitting on the porch on a Thursday night, and I can hear the band practicing from the stadium.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Love it. Love it. Get you fired up.
Here goes the Bulldog kick out of bounds there to the –
I don't think they're going to kick it deep again, are they?
No, and I'm going to try the deep kick there after Miguel ran that one back.
Absolutely.
Dr. Barnett, did you have a pretty good week?
We did. We had a good week. We had a little mishap out at Fairview Elementary this week.
I know you want to brag on your guys because that was a quick turnaround there.
It was. We worked really hard. I think that was on Monday, and we worked into the night that night, aligning everything and getting inspectors and getting in repair people and got them back in school on Thursday.
Yeah, that's
excited
awesome.
about that.
Yep.
Hey, and I'll tell you what was great, having a kid in that school, being able to come and just seeing how well the administration there, not only at Fairview Elementary but middle and high, just came together and handled that crisis there. It was super smooth, super well ran, and just shout out to all the administration there at Fairview for
they did an excellent job. And I know, Trent, you came out that afternoon to offer assistance, and so did several others. And we have a great team, and I'm really proud of them, and great things are going on out there.
Yeah, I knew the little mishap, but I knew there was a lot of people that made that, a little bit better than it could have been. So
that's right.
I know you wanted to brag on those guys. And there's a completion from the Broncos as they –
Cade Albright.
Yeah.
It's a big target there coming across the middle to hit.
Cade has been offered a scholarship. I don't know if y'all know. His mother just told me yesterday when I was visiting school where it was at, but he hasn't committed anywhere yet.
Yeah, I know he has been offered Braden Ivy, that big 67. Oh, man, he is wide open. That's Miguel, and you're not going to catch him. He's going to get that one in.
That was a perfectly ran play.
Right, great play.
Yep, great play there. And that's Miguel that ran that one in earlier. There's a good replay shot of that.
Thrown many a screen. I haven't personally thrown, but called many a screenplay and never had it that wide open.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. That's an old wing T play right there, right? You're running buck sweep. You run naked off of it, and you always got to keep an eye out for that back.
You just let him filter out.
He just
let him filter
falls
out
of the picture. That's it.
That makes the lead 3 points for the Broncos, and we'll see if they elect to kick or go for the 2. It appears they're going to continue going for the 2, and let's see, Miguel and Boston in the backfield.
Well, these two teams have totally destroyed my prediction.
Dr. Barnett, AD, said it would be a low-scoring affair tonight.
Yep, 28-7.
That one.
Yeah, and here we are with still 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go. We've already got 63 total points. I'm going to say this one hit the over if we had to get.
Yeah, this one's going over. So we may see a lot of combined points there. I don't know. We have to start peeling some records out in a little bit.
I start to say if they stay on this pace, it's gonna break some records for both teams. Not to mention Gibbs and Bentley are going to have some major yards between the two of them too.
Absolutely. And we will be here all night long. This will be
a
marathon.
Right on that. You are right on that. I'm a little closer to Bayleton, Alabama than I was last week. So that Cold Springs drive out to the edge of Holly Pond Bayleton was a long one last Friday.
I think a lot more the same. Number 2 and number 8, right? If you're Holly Pond, you got to find a way to stop them. Got to find a way to stop them.
Got to find a way.
Yeah, and then, it's the same way for, on the other side, it's been McGill and Boston. Mm-hmm. So 1-14 for the Broncos.
So who do we have who gets the ball first when we come back second half?
So the Bulldogs elected to take the ball first, so Holly Pond will get it at the half.
So this game could come down to who scores last.
Really could.
The first half.
It really could.
Yeah.
And gets it back the second half.
So we'll see what the Bulldogs can. We got one cramping here. So
well, while they're attending to that young man, let me ask this question. We've been talking about the Auburn score tonight. What about that game at Doak Campbell Stadium tomorrow? What do y'all are looking?
I'm a little nervous about it, AD.
I'm kind of stomach turning in knots a little bit too.
Dr. Barnett, what you think? You got your Alabama on today.
Oh, yeah. I think Alabama's going to win. Everybody has such expectations for Alabama, and especially after last year. People have got to stop and realize that, from what I understand, that was the most wins of a first-year coach ever at Alabama. And so while we're disappointed, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. We're ready to get back to where we were used to.
100% on that.
I personally think Alabama's going to be really, really good.
I think so, too. Defensively, I think.
Yeah, they got a couple of injuries there. The running back, getting hurt.
Yeah, I know Jam's out.
Tim Keenan doing the tightrope, getting him out 3 weeks. But, man, they're just loaded. I think they have an opportunity to have a kind of a 2010, 2011 Nick Saban defensive type year. I think on the defensive side it's going to be really stout, and they just got weapons. I think they're going to be really good.
And I love it's getting back to, nothing about Ty Simpson. I mean, he's going to be good, but the mentality of we're not putting everything on the shoulders of the quarterback. Yeah. Let's get back to, hey, disperse the ball, and let's do what Alabama's known to do and spread it across. And the other thing I'll say with those two injuries, nobody at Alabama or surrounding the club is like throwing in the towel or they're working.
No.
Okay, next guy up.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Well, it's nice when you look over there and you say, all right, which 5-star do I want?
That's right.
That's why I was going to say.
That makes coaching a little bit easier when you can see.
The most amazing statistic for me in this era of college football was the University of Alabama did not lose a single solitary athlete to the portal after spring ball.
Yeah, that's big.
Which says a lot about DeBoer. I mean, it really does.
Yes.
But obviously, they bought into his program, and they support him, and they love him, and they're going to stay there. And really, I think the players were as disappointed last year as we were as fans, and they're hungry for something special this year, and I think it's going to be.
So back to action here. Big hit on that last
that was a big hit by Cade. He celebrated that one.
Little jet sweep there. Threw back on the backside screen, and he did a good job getting across the line. He's playing hard.
Yeah,
Cade's playing hard. He's hard to handle over there. And this is another play.
Tackle there.
He's 3 or 4 yards in the backfield every time. And
he is after it tonight. A few scores from around the county. The Good Hope West Point score is 14-7. Raiders lead at halftime. Cold Springs High leads 20-7 over Curry at halftime. And Fairview has extended that lead on Springville 33-14 at halftime. So don't have a Vinemont half, but if we get that, we will bring it to you. We're still 6 away.
I'm probably one of the last ones to be able to watch the video, but I watched the preseason hype video that they did for Fairview High School.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't watched that, you need.
Is it pretty good?
It's good.
I did see him. Forgive me, I can't remember the running back's name off the top of my head. They've had so many.
Jake Harper.
Jake Harper, where he hits the guy just right in the mouth against Fultondale.
First play of the game.
Yeah.
First play of the game. But, Fairview's got a guy. He's a community guy, played there under George, Cesar Macias. He does a lot of video production stuff for them. A lot of their hot videos and documentary-type style videos they do, he does that. And I think he donates a lot of his time to do it, too. He just loves the program.
Well, the video itself got to the heart of what George stands for.
100%,
and I thought I was very impressed with the way, he pours into those young people, just like all of our coaches do. And I just appreciate them so much.
And that's Macias Media, if you'd like to look that up. It's on Facebook. He does some really good work there.
Yeah,
so
does a great job.
Looks like we may have a timeout here at Ray Campbell, and we're going to take a commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Welcome back here. I want to correct myself on that. We were talking about Alabama and Florida State, and I missaid that. It's Ray Talley Stadium, and I went with the Campbell there. So Ray Talley, and there goes Hunter. And he moves the football up to about the 13-yard line there for the Bulldogs and looking to retake that lead.
Does anybody else feel like this ought to be the fourth quarter?
I do, yeah. It's been
and we've already seen two Broncos cramp up. I think we will see a lot of cramps here in the second half for as much yardage as we've.
Man, could you ask for better weather, though?
No, the weather is incredible.
Incredible.
But you were talking about cramps. I'll say this. I mean, they don't have a whole lot of backups on the sidelines for either team. And so it may come down to how many true athletes we have on the field.
They come down that summer conditioning they kick in.
Summer conditioning and pre-fall.
Hey, I'm going to sign off and let Mr. Orr get back on here. I just want to say a special thanks to all of you guys for making this available to our parents and Ty and his crew, back Chris and those guys and all of our people that are on the cameras. Appreciate y'all putting in. A lot of people don't realize how much goes into this network before the game ever starts and after. And I'm just super excited that we can do this for Coleman County and beyond. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for checking in. And I think he discredited himself there some. A lot of this comes with some crazy ideas, mostly from Ty and Dr. Barnett, with the ability to say yes and let us have the freedom to showcase these athletes. And it's really turned into something special. So thank you, Dr. Barnett.
I will say, years ago when I had the idea of bringing Ty on as our media and communications guy, I shared with him about how I was wanting to do some of these kind of crazy things, and he's taken it way beyond whatever I ever imagined that it would be. And
it makes it special when, last week we mentioned just how, like to have a drone, and then, District 4 shows up in sports and gets our student athletes showcased, and now we talked about the ways we'll be able to use that. So a lot of people behind this, but we want to thank you, Dr. Barnett, for your support of
and our sponsors. Like you mentioned, people stepping up.
Yes.
We couldn't do this. All of this is paid for by sponsors and everything else. We appreciate them very much. Y'all have a good night, guys.
Thanks,
Dr. Barnett.
Roll Tide, Dr. Barnett.
Roll Tide.
That's it. Hey, illegal lineman downfield there on that play. But, hey, one thing interesting, man, number 2 is an athlete. He dropped that arm angle down below his belt.
Looked a little bit like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's a stud back there.
And here's what we got, too. Going to be another flag, illegal procedure, not enough men on the line of scrimmage there. So it's 2. And, really, they probably could have called one last. This play's going to come back 5 yards. The single receiver to the field side needs to get up on the line there. Just making a couple mental errors right here in the red zone, right? In the scoring zone, making mental errors that's cost us 10 yards.
Yeah, and that's where you got to check, make sure you're checking with that official over there, because he'll line you up.
Absolutely.
He'll make sure
to help you. He'll help you. He ain't out to get you.
And
So
talking about Hunter Black there, he is the grandson of Hanceville Mayor-elect Paul Campbell.
All right.
So
awesome.
Get a win here. That's a big week for that family, as Paul's been elected as the new mayor here at Hanceville, and Hunter is his grandson. So pretty cool fact there.
Awesome. Here I hear a lot of Hanceville stories from my father-in-law, Lance Boyd. He was a quarterback here, number 12 here, had a lot of winning seasons here, elected into the Coleman County Sports Hall of Fame as Hanceville's
Who's that?
Lance Boyd.
Oh, he
played in Hanceville. Yeah, he's a Hanceville alum, Hanceville Bulldog there. Keeping married into the number 12 family, so that worked out good.
Yeah. We'll see what Hunter can dial up here as they are trotting backwards there. About 30.
They got the screen picked off.
And that's by lineman Braden Ivy.
You figured that was coming at
probably some point. His first interception of his career.
You got to love big man interceptions, man.
Yeah, big man. He's pretty pumped about that.
I love when they get one and they have a chance to run it back.
Yeah,
he's lumbering down the field.
No run for Ivy, but he did secure that one, and so good shot of our replay there. Great job for our camera crew, and Ivy's going to hang on to that one for the rest of his life.
He's in the book.
Yep,
that's it.
Got an interception. So
you figured that was bound to come at some point.
Hold on, going away.
Not so fast.
Encroachment there. Wow,
gonna nullify it.
Wow, called encroachment.
And just as soon as that interception was marked on his stat sheet,
see what we're working out here.
We may have to get the eraser out.
See what we got. Hanceville use Coleman County crews. AD, do you know?
I don't know. Each school is able to select whatever official association
that's
they want to work with.
against Hanceville. The interception going to stand.
Oh, it's going to stand then.
We've just a second ago we went over 100 viewers also,
nice.
So that's big time.
And a lot of the Coleman crews now have gone to the Tri-Central counties. I know especially like basketball is the Tri-Central county, so I'm pretty sure in football it's very similar. And most of our folks try to use official associations as close to home as possible. And first and foremost, you can sure getting officials and not having to borrow from so many associations. And officiating's gotten a little tough in terms of numbers, and so you got to be sure you can get with an association that can cover you.
So Hanceville is keeping
it
the
looks
ball.
Like
so
is
so called. Let's see here.
Let's see what it calls.
Encroachment. I don't know about encroachment calling the offense. Probably some illegal formation or offsides, but that is a pre-snap penalty.
Yep.
So the interception's nullified. Holly Pond's coach was arguing if he could decline.
Oh man, there's a toss-up to Drake, and he's
going to win that every time. And he runs
backwards in.
Fourth touchdown for him.
Wow. I believe that is the fourth touchdown for Drake. Yeah. That's the fourth passing touchdown for Hunter. And Hunter also has a rushing touchdown.
How big is your head when you walk into school on Monday, Tuesday, I guess this week, with 4 touchdowns in the first half?
And here's the thing.
It's a W.
Yeah, you're right on that. But here's the thing, Adam McKinnon was texting and saying Ethan Day had locked up Player of the Week. I don't know.
Not so fast.
I don't know.
Not so fast. And back to Lance talking about Ray Talley. Love hearing stories about him and a lot of guys that Coach AD knows. Coach Burns, just some solid guys. Just hearing just some of them Hanceville greats that coached here.
Yeah.
We coached a lot of games and won a lot of games.
Yeah,
here.
we enjoyed last week. We got to talk about some real winning teams, and Coach C actually is pretty good. We were talking to Coach C at the high school. He said, "Man, my family went to sleep. I tuned in." He said, "I heard y'all talking about the '87 team." He said, "That was my senior year." He said, I love reminiscing on that. Turned out it was actually my dad's senior year at Fairview. So we were talking about those two teams playing, and it was my dad was on that team. So that was kind of cool. And the history, man, there's so much Coleman County history.
And that's what you love about Coleman County schools playing Coleman County schools, because these kids' grandparents played against each other, right?
Yeah.
They all the – it's just it just means so much more.
I am excited to see so many teams playing each other once, again. And I think us being able to highlight. Some people ask us why we weren't at the Good Hope West Point game. And the reason for that is if we went to that game, we weren't going to be able to showcase Holly Pond this season. So we want to showcase every school in Coleman County this year. Yeah. And we were able to pull that one off. So
we want it to be a county versus county flavor.
Yes, yes.
So I think we're going to get Fairview West Point next week and Fairview Good Hope down the road.
Yes.
Yep. So and then we've got a Vinemont and
Hanceville,
I believe. Yep. Hanceville plays a lot of county schools.
There's
That's not going to make it 10 yards. Didn't make it 10. That Fairview Good Hope game last year had a
what a game!
That was a
lot of fun.
Teams.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We had to get there early just so we could even get close to walk up there and have a place to park to get to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, that game right there paid a lot of bills.
It did. It did. And just like county schools do, I think those two teams split the gate each year they play just to help out. And so, man, that's just looking out for your neighbor there because you never know what year it's going to rain, right? And your attendance may be down. So being able to split that gate just takes care of you.
And you never know going into a region whether or not you're going to shake out and get the number of region games you need and be able to work your schedule where you can go 5-5.
Absolutely.
So here come Boston Gibbs and the Broncos. We have seen him at the helm of the QB most of the night with Miguel to his right. They trail by 1. 4 minutes to go in the half. It's a fake. He's looking to throw.
Oh, he's
got some time, and he's
making very close being picked off.
Bad decision there.
Yeah, got a little greedy there. Greedy. He wanted it. And that's easy to do when you're sitting here with 4 minutes to go, and you've already scored 69 combined points, right? Let's get greedy, right? Let's go for it. But it's real. You got to remind yourself as a coach. You got to remind your kids, hey, we're being successful, right? We're having success with what we're doing. So stay with what we're doing. Don't try to do too much. Stay within ourselves.
So do we only have still at this point one possession that did not end in a touchdown?
Yes, and it was a turnover.
The turnover. Yeah.
They led to a touchdown from the other.
Yeah.
And we had a simulated punt, but it wound up being a fake punt.
Yeah.
That's the only time we lined up to do that. So
drive ended with a touchdown. Punter's getting a lot of rest tonight. There it is, that power slice again. That play made famous by the one and only Cameron Newton.
I was supposed to say it was Cam Newton play.
So most points by both teams in a game for Holly Pond is 110.
Dang.
And so we're at 65. That was actually last year, so I would assume that may have been this game last year.
That was imbalanced, so this one's
this was a little more balanced.
Yeah.
Did you say combined 110?
Yeah, combined 110.
Well, like I said, Holly Pond hung about 70, 75.
Let's see what game that was. 8/30/2024. It almost has to be this game.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that was 74-36 here.
A little fake toss.
But we may shatter that record, 110.
Yeah, we're at 70.
On pace for it.
Let's see if Hanceville's is the same. Hanceville's combined most points in a game is going to hit at
4th and 1.
Same, 110.
They didn't enjoy that one quite as much as Holly Pond did, though, obviously.
No, they didn't like the combined score on that
4th
one.
and 1, quarterback sneak, number 14. Going to get a first down here.
Yeah, I let
unless
him,
we
let
drop
him go.
a snap. Yeah, gonna do it.
Got that easy.
Yeah,
Miguel with a little bit of a push there behind him.
Keep the drive alive. All you want to do is play another down. Play another down.
3 minutes left.
There's Walker Ayers, the son of principal there at Holly Pond. Nate Ayers is the ball boy there for Holly Pond, an unsung hero.
Yeah, those guys play an important role when that dew starts to set.
So.
Yeah, so there is Boston. He takes it, looking, nothing. Shakes a guy. He's got an angle and an arm. Stiff arms there, and he's got Drake on his heels. They bring him down about the 5.
That's it. Good play. Good play.
It's just weaving all over the field. It looks.
Yeah, spend the night of the quarterback, hadn't he?
Yeah, night of QBs. So.
Yeah, these guys are tired. You can see, him catch his breath at that play. Number 8, who's been playing both ways. The good thing about these smaller A football games is these kids played, right?
Yeah, you look at a lot of these guys. You got, I noticed for Holly Pond, you got Ivy, Kate Albright, Miguel, Boston. A lot of these same numbers you see on both sides of the football.
Well, as a coach, you pat them on the back, tell them you see them at halftime. And that's just the nature of the game. Small school ball.
And just like that, in the nature of a game in a small school ball, some of these guys that I think maybe if the score gets out of hand, they might get in. They're not getting in tonight. Every possession is too critical.
Every one.
And you're looking though. Boston went about 5 yards there, and if this replay lasts, he is gassed after he yells this ball up. He is on his knees, so clutching his knees. That's puts us at 40-35 with a minute 55 left in the second.
So, Danny, that puts us at 75, bro.
Going for 2 here, right?
So
we are. I think we may get that 110. AD.
So their quarterback, their starting quarterback is
Hunter Tolbert. He's a freshman. He's in concussion protocol.
This guy's pretty good.
Yeah. Usually they run him at halfback, but I would say they've at least found
got a flag.
Yeah,
down.
that was to Cade, but a flag. That does make it elusive for Boston to not be so gassed when he's at.
That's probably going to be a defensive holding right there, which would be declined. Yeah, defensive holding there, trying to hold him. That's a big guy coming across the middle there. The linebacker doing all they can do to contain him. And
Cade's a big dude.
So Cade is a big dude.
Son of former board member Heathop, right?
Yeah, new state representative. Yeah, rep
Well,
there.
I guess not current. He's soon to be sworn in, I guess. Or he won the other night. So.
Yeah, yep.
But he's not sworn in yet.
I think they swore him in since that was a position that was vacant. He was sworn in on site there. So, he is the new state representative there.
All right, so as we get ready for this kickoff, Hanceville's in a pretty tight spot right here.
Need to score.
We haven't stopped Holly Pond yet. Holly Pond gets the ball coming out of second half. They're down a touchdown. This is by far the most crucial possession of the game that Hanceville's had.
Yeah, it's going to come to touches and possessions, and those are getting few and far between as we going to come into that second half.
I think I'd kick it deep if I were them.
Yeah,
squib it down the field pretty hard.
Yeah, using a volleyball term, you don't want to lose serve right here. You want to try to just stay in the match. Stay in the match and go, and they're offsides.
Offsides again, golly.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
He's right next to the ball, too. He needs to see it.
Yeah, obviously a little miscommunication there. But I'm like you, though, Richard. I agree. I think that
I'd give him half the field.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing that your defense hasn't stopped them at all, and sure, there's somebody out there that can hit that thing about head high down there and just let it roll.
A lot of green grass over
he's alone back there. You can kick it off to the side and squib it and make it difficult for him to get to.
So Ethan Yon there, the kicker for Holly Pond.
He's a good-sized kid himself.
Yeah, he's a big kicker. Yeah. Oh, Carlos. I think he was a former Hanceville kid, moved into middle school and moved over to the Holly Pond area.
So we got someone asking, Jacob Brink, how many yards Gibbs has rushing? We don't have
an incredible amount,
but he has got a bunch. I'll be interested to see the stats of this game.
One of the coolest things I think that Coleman County Sports. There's so many people that support Coleman County Sports, but I love Jake Winfrey's one pager each week from the Coleman Times, where he's got by the numbers, and so it's always a cool one, and we'll get to see a lot of cool stats from this game, as you'll have some good ones from Hunter Black and Drake Bentley and Boston Gibbs and Miguel Garcia.
And Jake and them and then Nick and Johnny, the Flash, and all them, they're so faithful to come to our media days, and so grateful and thankful for that they show up and ask a lot of great questions of our athletes. And that's just a great day for our athletes to actually speak and represent their school, represent their sport and sports. And I know I personally enjoy it when we do those media days.
I bet the Flash, he is at the Good Hope West Point.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
He miss that.
No.
Oh.
And I'm sure we'll bump into him next week.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Miguel with the rush,
run again.
Hunter evades and looking, and he looks for number 14.
Number 14. He grabbed his leg kind of weird.
That's number 14, A.J. Carnathan, the junior.
Hey, good idea, right. And,
he's cramping.
Actually, a pretty good throw.
Yeah, they're gonna run a little naked left out there to the left and set the edge and reverse back field. So those receivers did a good job of trying to get back in the picture and trying to make a play.
A.J. Carnathan down.
Yeah, while he's down, and speaking of those people that support Coleman County Sports, there's a live shot of the Coleman Tribune and their live scoreboard, so you can see those scores we talked about earlier. Good Hope and West Point there, 14-7, and Coleman, Mortimer Jordan. It's a 14-7 matchup. Fairview's extended that lead 33-14. Vinemont is still down. They've trailed, I think, all of the game there, and Cold Springs up 20-7 on Curry.
Addison is handing it to Decatur Heritage.
Yeah, and
4-0.
That Meek Winston County game is
big one. That's got a lot of playoff implications in it.
All 45 people there are really tied in on that one.
I know one that's there, the Fighting Wesley Hardens.
Oh yeah,
Wesley
and not just one, the whole fam. Absolutely. There. Yeah. So.
They got a minute 43. Like Trent said, this is a pretty crucial series for them, and they need to get it in before going into halftime.
So going in an empty set here. But what they got going, not going to see the quarterback hold the ball very long, probably some sort of tunnel screen or something, one of the receivers coming up or some sort of quick pass. There you go.
Oh, boy.
Man, nowhere to go.
There he is, though. He's got number 4 in the flats. He's just going to keep himself.
That little
together,
spin
man.
move in the backfield.
Who is 56 on Hanceville? Wheeler Bates. You can tell he probably got in trouble for hitting somebody when he shouldn't, because as soon as the quarterback started running, he threw his hands up to make sure they knew he wasn't getting anybody in the back. He wasn't holding anybody.
It ain't me.
That is not
That's what he's signifying. It's not me.
He's gotten chewed out a time or two before. He's making sure they know.
Somebody said Jason Simpson has entered the chat. I guess Jason tuned in. He was quick to share our Cooking and Coleman. We appreciate that support a couple of weeks ago. And he's a former Bronco. And Drake Bentley hits the seam there.
Man.
Drug down at the 30.
Kid is unstoppable.
Yeah, they're a really good duo.
Yeah, Drake can go. Number 8 can go. He's a good player.
And Miss Barnett, it does appear AJ had a cramp there, and he was able to get off the field. AJ Carnathan.
And what I love about that is he took his time getting in that route. A lot of guys you'll see will actually run too fast on that route and run through the space that they got.
He's got room there. And he's got room.
Yep. And
he put a stiff arm right to the face.
Yeah, number 3 for the Broncos brings him down out of bounds there, and I believe number 3.
75 and 3 mouthing at each other.
Having a little bit of a telling each other how good they are. That's McAbee.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they start clapping right at their face, you don't think they're applauding them, really.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Good run, bud.
Yeah,
that's right.
I remember you telling somebody how good they were Plainview game, Trip.
Told a few of them.
Yeah. Like you turned back and showed him one as you ran through.
I did. That was a quick 15-yard flag
and
a Coach Redding quick reminder, hey, that's a heck of a play, son, but let's not do that again. Yes, sir.
That was homecoming. It was worth
sir.
it. It was worth it.
Yes, sir.
1:18 remain. We've got a timeout here. Get a cool shot there of Coach Estes tying the shoe of somebody at 62.
He's
active
humility
there. Yeah. Let's use this timeout to tie some shoes here. So got that in, and they're going to make a call here and really, really need the score.
Jason Simpson giving a shout-out on it. Hey, guys. Hey,
yeah, Jason Simpson, one Bronco to another there. Shout out to you. Appreciate your support of Coleman County Schools. And I think Jason's son got a little bit in the game last night. Oak Mountain played Clay Chalkville, yeah. And I was talking to our math teacher, Mr. Cuz, and they went and watched, and I believe he got in on that.
Hey, listen, I love Jason. I love watching when we get weather close to us. What I love about watching Jason is he's telling us landmarks of Fairview.
You're right. Yeah.
If you're at Duck Creek, you need to take cover now. I'm like, okay, we
love
love
it. Ever mentioned the compound?
He's mentioned Shattuck's Grocery a time or two, which is right down the road. And we know the duck cover when he's
Jason and Ty. I think they had some media work together at one point in time. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we need Jason to rattle the sports department down there and tell them to come up and do some stuff with us on media days.
Ty, you want us to tell Jason anything there? Tell him hello. Ty says hello, Jason.
It's a free 5 yards there for Hanceville.
Is that Jacob Ring? Everybody hates Plainview.
Too much blue.
Fair enough.
Plainview,
how many times do you hear that night at the ball game? Too much blue.
Whereas Drake is down here close to our side. He's going to look at
let
him.
it fly. Had it in his hand there. Would have had an easy touchdown there. And got a minute 14. This is shaping up to be a record length first half.
Yeah, we've been playing an hour and 35 minutes.
95 minutes.
Record length first half.
Woo,
and
that's right.
Some good scoring. And, this critical drive right here for Hanceville really and truly with Holly Pond getting the ball back. Start that second half, like you said a while ago, Trent. You start counting possessions, and
they may leave too much time on the clock for Holly Pond. They've
true.
been after
yeah,
about
right.
30
You
seconds.
don't want to do that.
The drive. Nice. Oh, lost it.
Man.
2 crucial drops there.
Yeah, you don't see Xavier do that very often. No. He's pretty sure-handed. Maybe a little bit behind him, just tad.
Oh, that was a pretty impressive. Wow. He's a Hanceville ball boy. Grabbed the ball with his feet, kicked it up behind him, and caught it. That's one of the most athletic moves we've seen of the night right there. Why is that on replay, Ty? There we go. We got a 3rd down and 6. No, 5. Oh, he fumbled. He got it back.
That right there, that hurts. Without a doubt, anytime the ball's on the ground, but lose a little yardage, it brings up 4th down. And
they'll probably punt it.
So we like to talk about records a lot, and we talked about this one having a lot of points scored. And what do you think the all-time record of, and it was recent, of 2 teams in Alabama, the total points scored? What do you think we're at on that?
Well, we were at 110 last year with that, so it must be higher than that. I'm going
to say
150.
Yeah, right around 150.
158. And that was last year. They went into 4 overtimes. McKenzie beat Elba 80-78. But the 110 is on the record sheet here.
110 was in 4 quarters. So
that's true. And so the 110 is on the record sheet.
Elba had that great running back, didn't it?
Yeah, they did.
Tremendous running back.
Yep.
Who was that? Did he go?
He signed with Auburn.
Yeah, I think he's at Auburn.
And then faded into oblivion.
But now the most
shot for Katie there.
The most in 4 quarters is 147. Ohatchee and New Hope 76-71.
Oh, those are Ohatchee New Hope games. Those have been some good ones in the past.
Troy Taylor, the elementary school principal.
Yeah, let's go Dogs.
Tuned in. And we appreciate Troy. I know had some issue, helped some investigative work with Miss Watwood along with Mr. Wakefield the other day. Crack staff of administrators out here solving some issues. And
26.6 remain here, and the Bulldogs, you hate to say need a score.
I think this quarterback's about to throw a bullet right over there to number 8.
You never would look at a second quarter with 26 seconds and be down 42-35 and say they've got a score here. But
so adjustment is here. They've doubled. They've got 2 guys on top of number 8 there. 14 running right up the middle.
Oh, that's Gibbs on it.
He's got a guy.
He's wide open.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Tough sledding for the Bulldogs.
That was 3 drops on that drive right there.
That's tough. That's tough. Hold your head up.
Yep, you got a whole quarter left. Whole half left to play. You
got
17.2 seconds left to play.
Yeah, so that he was lined up at tight end there, had a safety over the top. Quarterback rolled the right, safety just missed him, ran right there in the middle, and did a good job working back to the quarterback. Just didn't execute there on the finish.
Just slipped him behind.
What you have to do though is you have to contain here.
Yeah, you
cannot let them break 90 yards.
17.2.
Yes, if I'm Holly Pond here, I'm running plays. I'm going to get it.
Got
the old hook and ladder.
Got to tackle.
Yeah, and look at look at the that little throwback screen that they had earlier. You know what I mean? And this is the formation they did it from. Look to that field side. How much space you got there? There he goes, right there, number 1. He's wide open.
Oh man!
Again,
and he's got it, and he's got room.
Good gracious!
Oh man, and it's going to be tough to bring him down.
Is he going to take this all the way?
He's going to go the long way, but he kicks it back to the right, and spins, and falls at the 40.
They got a
timeout with 0.5 remaining. Oh,
I think there were a few people in the stadium that knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I know I called it, but I think there were several who knew that was probably coming.
I feel like a lot of people did, but maybe not Hanceville.
So Trent, what you got here? You got to get there.
Slinging it.
Yeah, got to get there. Going to run naked.
I'd have a couple more guys back, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody dropping
back.
There
comes number 3 across the field on a little delay.
Cade wants it, but Cade's got 30 yards to go. And
quarterback's just going to hang on.
So Boston's going to go left.
Oh, my gosh.
And Boston's going to
that is crazy.
Make it into the end zone.
Wow.
And that will make them 7 for 7, correct?
Yeah, 7 touches, 7 touchdowns. That's a gut-wrenching.
17 seconds
17
to get down
second,
the field.
90-yard drive, 2 play. That's gut-wrenching for the
after that is, that just breaks their heart after having a chance in the red zone and coming up short and or empty, I guess, and then 2 plays, 90 yards, just 17 seconds.
Just feel the air come out of this side over here on the home side where we're sitting here at Ray Talley Stadium.
I feel like they may.
Yep, so that's
I think they may have added some points they shouldn't have. There we go.
Yeah, so 48-35 there. And Holly Pond gets the ball, and they have a 100% success rate with the ball. Mm-hmm. So it's not a great feeling going to the half, but you're not out of it by any means. Just got to get a stop. And Boston's going to trot that one in, but there is a flag.
Wave.
Are they going to call this activity here on the ground? Is that what
they got
call?
Something going on there.
Yep.
Holding on the
they're going to call him holding.
Walk him back.
Took him a while to decide to do that, but interesting.
There's a good shot of Ray Talley Stadium scoreboard there.
Get some lights on that scoreboard, you know.
It is dark. It's
dark
on the camera, but it's really dark in the stadium too. I'll tell you, the video board that Holly Pond put up.
Oh my goodness!
All of the lights were off at Holly Pond, and the whole stadium was lit up. It was that bright. We had to turn the brightness down. It was pretty wild, but it looks good. It looks really good.
A good friend of mine, Kevin Brown, tuning in to watch. He actually drives for Senator Gudger, and just saw something from the Gudger cam a minute ago. They're looking at the scoreboard.
Boston looking, nothing. Going to make something out of nothing.
Well, he did for 40 yards a second ago. He's faking him out, little
goodness.
Pump, and and they're going to head to halftime. Was it 50?
Boston is
50
maybe
to
throwing up on the sideline there. He is wore out. He
may
do his halftime out here.
Well, we are going to go silent, and you can listen to the band and enjoy their talents during the halftime.
Yeah, it looks like Holly Pond's going to take the field first here, so stay with us and check out these bands.
Football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Give it up for the Bronco Bears.
Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
Oh, really? That it's Friday.
Here we
right
go.
Now.
Here we go.
And welcome back to the second half. We are in the extended period of halftime. You got 2 minutes and 35 seconds till we kick off this second half, and it has been an offensive explosion and I guess a defensive nightmare so far. We're at 50. Holly Pond up 50-35. Holly Pond 7 for 7 on drives. They scored a touchdown every single time. Hanceville had an answer most of the time. Came up short in a kind of a crucial possession, at least what we're kind of viewing as a crucial possession, but we'll see. So what do you tell the teams when you're coaching? Oh, and let me just mention this as we come back. We have got Holly Pond High School Principal Nate Ayers joining us for a little bit in the second half here for a little while. What do you tell your teams when you go in at halftime?
Yeah, just that last drive by Holly Pond there, 17 seconds, 90 yards after a couple of drops there in the end zone to take a 2-possession lead, knowing they're getting the ball. That's pretty demoralizing for the Hanceville sideline. But here's the thing. Hanceville's really 2 stops away from being right back in this thing, right? They just need to find stops because other than a fumble there early in the first quarter, and like I said, just the drop pass there, it wasn't nothing execution-wise as far as the play call. He was there, just dropped the pass, but just a couple of stops away from getting back in this thing.
I do think that Hanceville, it's crucial that they get a stop right here. And I think, that's going to be – you can't necessarily say the game, but the momentum for this entire second half may be based off of this stop right here. There's a good shot of us guys right there.
Hey,
Richard
on his phone.
Yeah. He's checking stats, checking scores.
Checking stats, scores, and things. It's a gut you can looking down on us there.
Yeah, checking us out. All of us in blue, but Nate's in that. Bronco green.
We know who the principal of Holly Pond is at this table.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Right.
No doubt about it. So Dr. Ayers, have a good week, man.
It was a good week, busy week. That's like I was telling you guys a while ago. It's almost like, is it Friday, and then all of a sudden, we're really off on Monday. I mean,
Exactly.
that's sad, but when you got so much going on, especially early in the year, you lose track.
Yeah. Labor Day's here. I don't know about y'all. 3 principals here and assistant superintendent. I'm ready for a 3-day weekend.
Absolutely.
Ready to see a college game day on my TV in the morning
100%.
and some good games, but ready just to relax a little bit.
You're exactly right. There was a live shot of the Coleman Tribune scoreboard and that Good Hope West Point matchup that has kind of been keyed in this week. Good Hope leads 28-7 in the fourth. Fairview has jumped on top of Springville pretty well, 40-14, and then Vinemont trails Southeastern as they have most of the game.
Coleman making a comeback right there.
Yeah,
that looks like
fighting hard. Yeah.
And if you'll notice the trend there, everybody's in the fourth quarter. Most
Not
of them.
us. We're at half.
Not us. We are finishing up halftime.
When you have 85 points in a half, you're going to be a few minutes behind.
I just got a message from my daughter, who cheer coach at Brindley Mountain. Their game's over, and they didn't win a whole lot last year, but got a 41-0 win tonight.
Hey, who was Brindley Mountain playing?
Man, who'd they play? Gaston?
I'm not sure.
Just another quick update from Jimmy Jennings. That score at Good Hope is actually 35-7 for the Raiders over the West Point Warriors.
Yeah, that's thought that one be a little closer than that.
But
so
as you mentioned, here we are starting the second half. As most other games around the
and a onside
kick to start off.
Good
Maccabee takes that one to the ground, and you'll see the Boston Gibbs Miguel Garcia show take the field. Nate, tell us a little about these guys that out here. I know them well.
But with them being in your hallways now, I want you to talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, our kids have had a really good start to the year. As far as in the hallways, not been a whole lot of stuff. Last week we had a couple of big injuries. I'm sure y'all have mentioned Braxton Yarbrough had a total knee deal.
Haven't talked about him.
ACL, MCL, meniscus, and he
Golly.
dislocated his kneecap all on the same play.
Good gracious.
Aiden's wide open. Throw the ball.
Boy, he
Boston.
was really open there,
Boston
too.
gets sacked there. Good sack there.
And the reason Boston's playing quarterback, Hunter Talbert, our freshman quarterback, took a hit in the head, and he was obviously immediately went into protocol, but he's doing okay. He's been at school all week, so that's been really positive. Actually finished with an 8th grader under center last week, which he did a great job. Grayson did, but that's pretty scary. Game 1.
Yeah. Well, the backup quarterback here has done a heck of a job tonight.
Yeah, Boston's done a good job.
Oh wow,
I love that view.
That is.
I want to watch the whole game from right there. That is the power read from a drone view. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was really good. We had a package in for him a little bit earlier. Didn't run it in the jamboree. Tried to stay pretty vanilla, and had no reason to show it last week.
Well, showed all of it tonight.
have showed it tonight. That's for sure.
Well, you say all of it. I mean, they've shown 3 plays.
Yeah, you're right.
I hate to
you're
say.
Right.
I mean, it's been a naked, it's been a throwback screen, it's been a power read. That's really all that they've done. So,
well, defensively, we are doing a terrible job containing. Their quarterback is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8's having the game of his life. I don't know what the record here is as far as touchdown catches, but he's got to be close.
He's got 4 right now. Oh my gosh, that's going to be out of bounds.
He's going to throw that out. But Boston's looking a little more tired than he did that first half, and I know he's gassed, but that's a play that he may allude out of earlier in the game.
Yeah, and he don't need to spin around like that. Just throw it away, live to play another down.
That A.J. Crampton, who had the cramp earlier, he's kind of hobbled over. He was kind of doubled over and still dealing, so someone better get him some pickle juice.
Nate, we gave a shout-out to the ball boy of the Broncos earlier. He goes and gets that one, Boston through deep. That guy's got a birthday tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, he better hustle. We ain't got time for him to walk around down there in the end zone.
Good Hope gets a pick 6 there and makes it 42-7.
We've got a 3rd down coming up, and they haven't faced a lot of 3rd downs.
Yeah, I'm about to say
this is an important down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, important 2 snaps here. Try to get a stop, get going, and look, in Hanceville, I mean, like I said, seven possessions, 7 touchdowns, time possession very low for Holly Pond.
Yeah.
Play count very low for Holly Pond. I mean, Hanceville, make them snap the football, right?
Yeah.
Just make them snap the football. Just hang in there.
It's really hard not to just go back to power read right here again.
And there it is.
There it is. Yeah. I mean.
Oh, he's just going to weave around. He's got the first down.
Did
he? I
think he did.
Yeah, he's got a first down. He needs to get up though.
Nate, we've heard some stories of Trett versus Plainview and some of his quarterbacking days back at Fairview. Tell us about your athletic prowess out at the pond.
Well, first off, let me say that the reason
we got a man down.
I think the kid that tackled Boston. The reason that Trett was able to sign a Division I football scholarship was because I was the defensive coordinator at Holly Pond the night that he had his coming out party, and he threw for like 852 yards and 9 touchdowns or something crazy.
Did you really throw for 7?
Listen, we couldn't late hit him out of bounds to get him to stop. It was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, growing up in a small school, being able to grow up and play with your buddies, the memories that I remember, and actually me and Miss Skokon were talking about this the other day. You don't remember, man, that math test was amazing. What you remember is stuff like this and games and getting to hang out with your buddies and when you grow up and those are the only kids you've been around and you'll walk in the hallway with the same guys from K through 12. That's those are the things that I remember and we did. We all played everything because we were so small. And actually would have done more. We all love to play golf, and I know Tread'll play to this day. But, growing up in a small school, that's what it was all about, just getting to play with your buddies and experience it all.
Well, here's what I love, too, Nate, and you may not know off the top of the head, but I'm sure you do know the principle that you are. How many of these kids do you see out here tonight that's going to hit the hardwood when basketball season comes, hit the dime when baseball season comes?
Yes. I wish I knew the exact number.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see how many kids do multiple still to this day. Fun fact, Fife had a run, and of course Fife has been Fife for a long time, but about 6 or 7 years ago, they won football, they won basketball, and got runner-up in baseball. And, that's what it's all about, just having one core group of guys that stay together and play together. Like Braden Ivy's playing basketball this year. Braden Ivy does not look like a basketball player, but it was one of them deals where he wanted to spend extra time with his buddies because he doesn't do anything in the spring. And he may throw or something like that. But, a lot of our kids do cross over, yeah.
Well, and you love it. Dr. Barnett pushes connection. He pushes connection with our district, and it's so crucial to the success of our kids being connected to something and having these guys connected to multiple things, and that spreading into your hallways, into your building is just got to be great for your school culture where you guys are trying to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's we want every kid to be involved in something. It doesn't matter what it is. We want them involved, and the band sounded great a while ago. Extremely proud of Stephen Porter, Boston with a great run right there. Great job. It's been really, really cool to watch our school grow together, and I hope to continue to see that. That's for sure.
There's a touchdown run by Boston Gibbs, and number 75 Franklin Bailey was able to make it off the field there. We hope that injury is not too bad there, as he was helped off the field by some fellow teammates.
Yeah, opened this thing up to a 19-point lead, and it's going to be tough to overcome. But, man, Boston's been a warrior tonight.
Got a couple of game score updates. After a pick six, Good Hope is up 42-7, and Cold Springs up 44-7 early in the fourth quarter. Some good football happening around the county.
Walks in on the 2-point conversion untouched.
That's been a common theme there on the 2-point conversion for him. So that extends the lead 58-35 Broncos. And
so the question of the night is this. These teams had a combined 110 points scored last year. Do we hit that mark tonight?
Prediction now we're at 93,
yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we do hit that for sure.
I love it.
Does that makes
I do
Holly
not
Pines.
love it. I do not love it.
Yeah, because we'll be here a long time.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a long one, but
it's already been.
Yeah, I mean everybody else is finishing up, and we're just getting started in the second half.
So I missed the broadcast because I was over watching the ball game. Tell me we were giving Coach Wakefield a little grief for the lights not being off. Let's play in the dark to start with.
Nate, you saw the text, right?
Yes.
23 years.
And he's never touched
first time
them.
he's turned the lights on.
I don't think he knows when the second switch is up. It's really dark down there on that far end.
Love it.
Like a dark alley. I'd tell my kids to stay away from that area.
It is dark over there.
He may be under that scoreboard still asleep.
Yeah.
That's a very real possibility.
I liked his seat there, right there on the scoreboard, though. Then a good kick by the Broncos, and the Bulldogs are going to see what they can do on a return, and not the return they were looking for as they come down about the 40-yard line.
It's good to see Asher out there. Asher kicked that ball. He has done a ton in the weight room, and his body completely looks different right now than it did this time last year, and it's really going to help him in basketball. And confidence in him coming out here and playing football is going to help that as well. So it's good to see him out there.
We'll see if Hunter and Drake can get any magic rolling for the Bulldogs.
Well, they had in the first half, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did. They had a connection going there, and they've got their backs against the wall now, though.
Well, we gotta make sure Brian doesn't give up anything deep right here. He's playing as hard as he can, but being a young guy, it's tough.
Oh, just overthrew him in the backfield there.
Because eight's a ball player, and six is a competitor. But man, it's tough when you're a freshman. You got a kid in front of you that's playing as good as 8 is, because they're going to come back to him right here. There's no doubt.
Oh, absolutely.
No, he's sitting on 4 touchdowns right now, and I don't think he's done for the night. That's for sure.
And they've ISO'd him. Oh my goodness gracious! Goodness.
Oh,
that's a
late hit.
Yep.
Kind of thought that might have been, but
The announcer here also knew that he was hit way out of bounds.
Yeah.
So he was sure to let the whole stadium know.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Didn't like that.
Did he say that up there?
He
Way
said
out of
that.
bounds.
He was way out of bounds.
Way out of bounds.
Yeah.
It wasn't just out of bounds. That was way out of bounds. Well, in a quiet moment, we want to give a shout out to our crew that's out here: Ty Watwood, Chris Chafin, Pride of Hanceville right there, and then we got Chandler up on the drone, on the Gudger drone, and we've got Brittany and Leah and Jessica and Christy that are running the cameras down there, and we appreciate all their hard work. And we've got another flag.
Hey, listen, the drone being a part of this has been awesome. I cannot wait to see it. Obviously being here, you don't get to see it very much, but there you go, on cue. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I need to get a picture of that. Yeah, we got got a little bit of a
somebody turn
somebody
that
rolling
music
by.
down as
Yeah,
they're rolling by.
Got some music rolling by there.
That was not CCBOE sponsored.
Yeah, now Hunter's going to throw that
Come
up.
on, 6,
to Drake.
win, baby.
Oh.
Attaboy.
Yep, Brian Cox.
Good job, Brian.
That may be.
Brian Cox does a good job defending that.
Great job.
That might be one of the first times they've stopped the throw to him tonight.
Yep. And that's good. Like I said, he's a competitor, and he is a yes or no sir kid in the hallway today. We talked for a little bit. I like him. I like his grit.
Y'all thought that wasn't CCBOE. I think that was Ty's ringtone that we heard.
Oh, no, that's so bad.
Hunter's going to take QB. Snap straight forward, and nothing there.
All right, 3rd and short.
Oh, man, it is 9:20. And we have 21 minutes of play left. A lot of football left here.
And you look at these games, Hanceville's had a hard time running the football, so they've had to go to the air, which incomplete passes stop the clock and all that type of stuff that you had to go. And then Holly Pond getting the ball and being able to score so quickly.
Yeah.
He is awful deep in that pistol set right there.
There it is.
There goes Hunter.
Back keeper.
He's going to get the first.
Keep it in bounds.
That's the thing that he's had, though. Holly Pond bringing them dogs off the edge every time. Just a little bit undisciplined there in the rush.
Yeah.
A couple of all sides penalties, with Holly Pond tonight going.
Yeah.
Just something that, we're still, this is week 2, right?
Yeah.
So we're still learning and growing. Still a lot of film to watch and get through.
Trying to come underneath the zone read is a really bad idea. And, we had another freshman up there just a minute ago playing that. And, he was able to make the tackle down here on the goal line, but we fumbled it into him. So.
Oh.
Takes the snap looking for Drake and nothing there.
Oh, that's a bad.
And that turn that has been so successful for Hunter all night leads to disaster there.
Well, as it gets a little bit later, that field's going to get a little bit slippery.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I did notice last week, I got to watch a little bit of the Cold Springs game, and he did that a couple times late in the game against Cold Springs, and I don't – it would really be good for him if he would not do that very much anymore. Especially with the teams that they're about to run into, that's
that blindside turn.
Yeah, it's not going to end well.
Yeah, he might meet somebody there on that turn. He is deep in the shotgun here. Miguel looks to be rushing on the corner, and Boston on the opposite side.
Tight end slip screen.
They're both in the backfield,
covering it up.
Oh boy, I'll tell you.
Great job, Ethan Yon.
Yep.
Good job.
Ethan gets him down there.
So interesting play. That 14 there was lined up at tight end. They were in a jet sweep across, and he just tried to sneak in behind. But great discipline there by the defensive line.
So let me say this, and I know it won't go anywhere, but I would really love to see a school like us, and if Hanceville stays down in 3A and Beaumont stays down in 3A, and you add a Bluntsville, and then possibly somebody else. We're all three going in different directions. And Bluntsville's 7 miles from us, and Hanceville's 12 miles from us. So it would be really good if we all ended up in the same region next year, at the end of the year when that draw comes out.
Yeah, you're right on that. Instead of us driving to Sand Mountain every.
Yeah, it's so tough.
Swinging it up there.
Close.
Drake.
And that's number 5.
Touchdown, Bulldogs, as Drake Bentley draws that one in for his 5th reception of the night and gives the Bulldog faithful a little bit of life.
So Nate, let me ask you this as we'll get ready to bring AD back onto the thing. So before you take off from us here, tell us what do you got ahead of you as far for Holly Pond Athletics? Not just football, but volleyball too. And what do y'all have ahead?
So the coolest thing that's happening right now we've got coming up. Coach Adams, our volleyball coach, has really put together an outstanding varsity volleyball tournament. This weekend we've got 17 teams from all over North Alabama coming to Holly Pond High School to play. 17 teams. First match is at 8 a.m. and the finals right now is scheduled for 9. So everybody from Sylvania, Fife, I think Coosa Christian's coming. So we've got several people that are coming from that way, and we're going to host our very first ever cross country.
Yeah, excited about that
on the 27th of September. So
I think we can use a drone on that. Maybe.
Yeah,
I think that would be
that'd be pretty
absolutely
cool.
awesome if we could pull that off.
I think that would be awesome for sure. Ty's like, that's early meets too. Early meets.
Ty volunteered. That's great. But no, I would love for AD to come take my place so I could go hang out with my wife a little bit. But man, I tell you, thank you guys so much for what you do, and getting our kids out there, and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles that are not able to come out here, they get to watch our kids and Hanceville's kids play, and it's such a big deal. Nobody else around that I know has this, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And before I give AD the mic, it is a great day to be a Bronco.
I knew that was
Thank you for being on here with us for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Touchdown there by Hanceville cuts this thing to 17.
You think it's going to be an onside right here again?
I think
you got to.
I mean, you got to find an opportunity to steal every possession.
You've got Cade and Maccabee who's able to, Maccabee's got a couple of those tonight, and that one's going to go right down the middle and recovered by the Broncos. And so we are at 99 points.
What was the record again? 150?
158 is the AHSAA record. I don't think we touched that.
No.
I think we touched the 110, though.
I do think we touched the 110.
Yeah, I think we'll touch 110.
Yeah.
May even pass it.
So much ready is 28-7.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be low scoring. 28-7.
Defensive battle.
You love these defensive guys.
I wasn't expecting this dynamic running back turn quarterback.
Well, then coming in here with both teams having a combined 7 points.
Yeah, I mean,
Holly Pond hadn't scored until now, and they have 58. Their average has tremendously went up.
That looked like a pretty solid offense.
There's Miguel.
Oh, boy, good grief.
And Miguel's going to
just a simple stretch play there off the right
move.
side.
Get a spin and get up to the.
He's averaging 30 yards a carry.
Yeah. Miguel's visor has to make it a little dark in there. I mean, it's kind of dark out there. And
you got
his visor's still on, so can't see the holes exactly.
Well, he's feeling them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So you can tell the last couple of drives, the Holly Ponds, still staying what they're due, just kind of getting a little bit more manila of what they have going on, just running just a simple outside.
They're playing the clock is what they're doing.
Yeah, and what you don't want is to get Boston hurt or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
So Boston's going to take it and go straight up the middle, and not a lot once he hits the wall of Bulldogs there, but gets down to about the 12-ish, maybe 14. I can't see. I guess I can use the margin.
Yeah, Hanceville just having a hard time defensively. Getting going. Guys are tired. You see a lot of hands on hips. Guys slow getting up, standing up.
That's a cool shot right there. I'm glad this is a 3-day weekend because we'll be working well into Saturday on this game.
That's it. This reminds me of a college game with all the I feel like there's been a ton of TV timeouts. And
yeah.
Listeners, we promise here at CCBOE TV we do not make the game stop for
That's
any
right.
timeouts.
Yeah.
Well, I would venture to say we probably got at least 2 more weeks of the mandatory timeout, and it may extend beyond that.
It's a mandatory heat timeout, right? So it feels cool enough. I mean, the kid I was just talking to had a blanket. I mean,
yeah, it makes it a little.
Normally they'll start looking at lifting it around week 4. If the temps start to stay consistent. But that's the key word. They got to be consistent. But I'm like you look around, everybody's got sweatshirts on and fleece hoodies and blankets. And
it's past my bedtime.
I'm about to say,
yeah,
it was sad when I checked the old Apple Watch during halftime and it gave me the bedtime reminder.
Yeah.
I'm about 30 minutes beyond mine.
And there is Boston still at QB, and I wonder if they could get a touchdown here, how long they leave him back there, just talking about region play coming up and things.
Gracious.
But there's McGill, and
he's going in. He just ran over a man
yeah.
on the way to the end zone.
Intentionally went into that one.
Yeah, he was seeking the.
That's going to make it 64-41.
And 105.
105.
Yep. So we are one touchdown away from breaking the record.
Yeah, for between these two schools, and maybe we've got a lot of time here. I'll pull and see if that's the Coleman County record, because all I've got to do is pull the 7. So,
and folks, you are right tuning in. This is a football game. I know that looks like a basketball score, but this is a football game.
Yep. So Boston's going to go for the 2-point conversion here, and he is going to walk in untouched, which
has been again.
Puts us to 107.
There we go. We're a field goal away from
and
time.
we are
3 points.
15 minutes left to play, guys, and that's a lot of points. Let's go around the county here and see combined scores of all time. So we'll start at Good Hope, and their combined scores of most teams is 103.
Okay.
So we've knocked that one.
That wasn't during my time.
That was 2014, AD. Yeah, you were defensive guy, right?
Yes, sir.
There's the
updated scoreboard here coming in with the final. Mortimer Jordan Coleman almost made it back there.
Oh,
Mortimer
man,
Jordan
they made it
21-20. Fairview leading in the fourth quarter there, 40-16, settled in. They're Good Hope leading in the fourth quarter, 42-7 over West Point. Southeastern doubled up Vinemont, 28-14. Addison just absolutely stomping Decatur here, just 57-0. Cold Springs with a decent lead there in the third quarter, going in the fourth at 36-7.
We already got a final in a couple of these games.
We've got 2 finals already, AD.
Wow.
How's Auburn doing? Have we seen anything?
17-10 last time I checked.
Okay.
So West Point combined scores 91 in 2017. So we're past that one. Fairview is combined score 111, but it doesn't have a date on that.
What's the hot clock? I
don't know.
It's got to be by 40, isn't it?
40, good gracious.
No, it's not by 40.
Oh, for heavens.
Yeah, they won't be a hot clock in this game.
No, basketball's 30 in the fourth quarter. They don't give you a date on that Fairview?
No, it's just got 111. 111 with a parentheses.
That's right.
What school is that?
Fairview had 111, but it doesn't have the date.
Didn't happen.
We see the target there with this drone's about to land.
That drone's about to land.
Guess we need to get a Vinemont combined.
Oh, he's could make the turn.
Let's go Vinemont, and then we can get Cold Springs, and we'll wrap this Coleman County history up. Vinemont is 105, 2012.
A lot of scoring.
A lot of scoring. And Cold Springs is going to round us out with 102 in 2013. So,
just got a final from Good Hope from Miss Jimmy Jennings, new principal of Good Hope High School. Final 42-7. Good Hope Raiders over the West Point Warriors.
And Good Hope got a win last week. Is that right?
Caleb Elrod takes 40-23.
They played Pisgah. I can't remember if that was a counter or not, what I call a counter game or not. But
Caleb Elrod takes 40-23. Under 4 minutes to go at Dafford Smith Stadium. Fairview over Springville.
Grabbed him by the shoe and brought him down.
We are
kind of hobbling a little bit.
We're letting the clock tick a little bit here, though. That's I know people are. It's late. It's we're past 9:30 now.
We got game day in the morning, man.
Yeah,
we got to get up.
It's Lee Corso's last one too.
Lee Corso's last game.
Yeah, no way we missed that.
Can't miss that.
Hey, I heard a story today at school. I had to go out and get an errand, and on my way back, I was listening to Jocks, and they had a guy call in and said that Lee Corso lives in Orlando.
Yeah,
and was flying to Columbus, Ohio, flying commercial with Southwest Airlines.
Really?
Video surfaced, and he said that in the Orlando there, the terminal, that I guess the person working the desk there had a picture from probably 20, 25 years ago of that person at Lee Corso when they flew, and he knew he was going to be on that flight, so he had that picture blown up and presented it to Lee Corso in the terminal, and everybody stood up and clapped for him. So pretty cool thing.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
The tributes they had for him on ESPN last week were pretty cool. The Herb Street bringing him into the thing and showing that video, all the coaches thanking him. That was pretty cool.
That was neat.
He just got destroyed.
Final from Cold Springs, they defeat Curry 44-7.
Off to a good start for Cold Springs this year offensively.
A lot of points on the board. 65 last week, 44 this week.
Who's the young man from Cold Springs that had the 6'7" kid? What's his name?
Oh man,
that name eludes me.
Yeah.
Me
It's been
too.
a week. It's been a week.
It's been a week, but he did a great job, and I'm going to guess they had 44 points. Probably did it again. Give a shout out to a couple people from Central Office tuning back in the second half. Charity Allen, she's a frequent watcher. Got Kim Lindsay watching again. A lot of our folks have left us. Some of our Central Office folks that have watched.
Yeah, they went to bed.
Yeah, they went to bed. But we got some that are hanging with us, so appreciate that. And all of our viewers out there. And hadn't checked lately, but we get a lot of views every week. We're over 6,000 views tonight, so that's pretty cool.
The name of the Cold Springs athlete, 6'7", is Braden Hallman.
That's right.
That's coming from Jake Winfrey bailing us out on
Thank
that.
you, Jake.
Appreciate you, Jake. I talked about how the one pager earlier to me is the coolest thing that you do. Keep that up.
Jake's listening right now.
Jake is listening.
If he can give us any kind of stats, if he's got any live stats,
yeah, and if you don't, Jake, just make them up.
We'll believe him.
Yeah, just
no
give
matter
us,
how
give us some
outrageous
numbers.
they
Give us
are.
some numbers.
Jake, we also want you to publicly tell us your handicap so we can announce it live over the air.
Yeah, hit us with both of those, Jake.
That's it.
We'll be waiting. Coach Estes drawing up something there for his QB, showing him something he's got.
That looks like me in the flag football huddle on Tuesdays and Thursday
Are you
nights.
the coach? Flag football coach?
Yeah, Coach Jeremy Klein. Coach Jeremy Klein.
Okay,
I'm the assistant coach, and we do the old whiteboard. $1.89 at Walmart with a marker, and you just get up there and you draw them in the dirt, man. It's a lot of fun.
Got a roll pond from Lisa Holcomb. Thanks for joining us, Lisa.
She visited our school out there this week, and we appreciated her, all the help she's been this year and coming out to see.
Well, your new principal, she knows you're in trouble.
Yeah, she's like, all right, I'm going to check in on this guy.
Oh, he's going to heave it deep.
Man, arm from
She's trying to keep him out of trouble.
Oh, that's going to be passing. I don't know if he.
I think that's a good no call.
She's probably annoyed.
No
feet
call.
tied up a little bit.
The roll pond roll. The
Good
mighty
coverage.
Green Army didn't like it. But I think that's a good no call.
I don't know.
You get tired of that whiteboard, just go get you an Etch-a-Sketch.
That's it.
Got another man down with cramps.
That's it. It's a lot of fun trying to teach a jet sweep to a 6-year-old.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, man. That's coaching your kids when they're little. My coaching my son in little football and my daughter preschool basketball. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That'll test your patience.
Yeah, shout out to the 6U Dallas Cowboys, man. 6U Dallas Cowboys were 1-1. Had a tough loss on the last second play in week 1, but came out strong on Thursday night.
Who took y'all down?
The Bengals.
The Bengals.
And not Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
I was going to say, AFC got you, didn't it?
Yeah.
AFC got you.
But good. Got a big matchup with the Falcons coming up on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday night.
Tough.
Yeah.
I know they'll bring it.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
So we got Dwayne talking right here.
Dwayne Fortenberry. How long has he been doing this, AD?
He's been doing it since I've been here, and I've been here a while.
Long time.
So, just appreciative of him and Encore.
Yeah, definitely Encore.
Healthcare people for Coleman County Schools provide us with athletic trainers.
Yeah, and that's Jordan Bird out there. If we can get a shot of him helping this student athlete out. I don't know. Well, the cameras can't hear me on that, so he gets him up. That's Braden Ivy, and he's a big boy to pull up there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man.
That's a good job.
You got a little case of the dead leg.
Yeah,
So
So, going to get Braden over there and get him taken care of, and Broncos are going to come back out.
I think it's a fake play. They're going to have him lined up out to the side there.
Yeah,
he did have the interception.
He was the interception
away,
earlier,
so we know he's got some hands.
So Holly Pond scored 74 against the Bulldogs last year and set the school record. And it appears they may break that tonight.
Wow, how about this? Matt Blackman, Coach Dunkling, one of the greatest men I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Love you, Coach.
Love you too, Matt. Appreciate you. Thank you for the shout-out.
That's a pretty impressive one. Oh, he's stumbling. He's going to stay up. Oh, he stumbled and still ran somebody over.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of folks that feel that way about Coach Dunkling.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's
a big testament to you, Coach.
Humbling. He's our Lee Corso down there.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt was a heck of a ball player.
Matt
and
was.
everything. Football,
doing
basketball.
a good job coaching.
Yeah.
And y'all got him out there in Aggie Land now,
That's right,
coaching a little bit. So just glad to see some of these young guys coming back and staying in Coleman County and getting involved in the communities they live in, and especially with the schools.
You do have a long legacy, AD, of being a great man of character and your faith, and just an honorable guy. So I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there that have those same thoughts. Touchdown.
Appreciate that, and not perfect by no means, that's for sure. I got enough mistakes, and I always.
Oh, we know.
Hey, that's why I love you about you guys. Man, builds you up and cuts you down all in a matter of seconds.
We didn't want to get too deep here.
Yeah, that's right.
So touchdown.
Got to keep folks humble.
Touchdown Holly Pond 72, and if they go for 2, they could tie the school record.
Was that 14? Was
that
AJ?
That was Boston.
Okay, fair enough.
Scoring that one. Put your glasses back down, Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm going to put those back down. I had last week. I had to have Danny read what I wrote on a paper because I couldn't read it.
We need to break out the binos for you. Get you some binoculars.
Wayne Myricks has tuned in. He wants to know if we're going to be done by midnight.
I don't know.
Couldn't give you a confident answer there, Wayne.
Look at that. Is that Cade Albright?
Cade.
That's the big boy. Just heave it up for him.
Yep, showing some hands there.
Wayne, we're going to be here a while.
Yeah, that hangs 74. How high does it get? They haven't stopped yet, right?
A quarter to go.
I mean, and they're 100%.
14 minutes.
Am I right on that? 100%.
Yeah, they ain't been stopped.
And you're probably
10.
Well, let's just do a little quick math here.
10.
So we are.
Say they get. They
get 3
more. Well,
I think you probably get 3 more possessions
easily. Yeah.
So you're looking at.
I'm thinking at some point they're gonna
have to.
They're gonna
yeah.
I'd like start bringing a few folks in on this.
Yeah, like to see the 8th grade quarterback come in.
Yeah, Baby G hadn't got in there yet. They've kind of kept it in at Boston, and you got to start thinking. I think at the end of the third, you start moving your guys in and saving some of these guys. I know Holly Pond's got Sylvania coming into town next week, and that's not.
That's going to be that'll be a tough physical ball game.
Yes, it will.
With Sylvania, and that opens region play for them. I agree with you, Danny. I think right here at the end of the third, we'll start seeing some fresh jerseys coming in.
That.
Old Grow run, man.
Oh, man.
Man, you got to live when you get that chance.
Got a final from Dafford Smith Stadium, Fairview 40-23 over Springville.
That's a good win for them.
Good win. Good solid start, 2-0, heading into region play at West Point next week, which is where we'll be. The Brandon Iron Bowl.
The bib.
That's it.
Appreciate Caleb Elrod, Parkside Principal, been keeping us updated all night on that one.
Hey, what y'all need to do is when y'all go to that wherever I'm assuming y'all probably do the eating thing probably there at the Brandon Iron in West Point, probably, maybe, possibly. If you do,
thinking about that.
Slip an extra cheeseburger out.
Yeah, you need a cheeseburger there, AD?
Cheeseburger. I love their cheeseburgers.
I'm a fan of the Brian's fries myself.
The Brian's fries are solid.
Yeah, that's pretty solid too.
Being the AP at West Point for a year, and there's a lot of afternoons when you're there and nothing to do till games start at 6, 7 o'clock. Me and Dr. Black would spend a lot of time at the Brandon Iron at West Point.
Hey, you have a lot of good meetings out there.
Yeah, had her own booth, and what I loved about Dr. Black is whoever would order first, the other one said make that 2 no matter what it was.
There you go. Just made
it easy on the waitresses out there.
The wife and I ate out there not too long ago. Really enjoyed it. But I am going to make my way to EG Barbecue after Richard got talking about that banana pudding last week. I love some banana pudding now.
Yeah, you definitely need to. It was really good.
It was, it was different looking. Like it was a little bit darker than most banana puddings I had, but it was better than any banana pudding I've ever had.
Where was this at?
E.G.'s Barbecue.
Okay.
There's another student athlete we have out there cramping, and just been a long night. We have 102 sleepy viewers still tuned in with us. So appreciate y'all, and that's just Facebook, probably more.
I can imagine there's only going to grow more viewers because every other game in the state's over by now, but we're hanging in there. Still
late night tune in, and
quarter and 2 minutes to go. So
I remember a game several years ago. It's been a while back, but I think Trent can remember that game too. We kicked off about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm about to say we'd only been
Why?
Only been playing for you too. And AD, I appreciate you and I love you and I respect you, but every time we're on there, you don't have to bring that up.
That was that good hope.
Yeah, and AD always brings that one up on the air just to throw that little plug in here.
Y'all set it up so good.
The old dagger.
Just
the old dagger.
Hey, but here's the thing: good rule coming off of that.
100%.
Now you got to kick off. You got to kick off by 7:30 or forfeit that game.
What was with the delayed start? What happened?
Officials didn't show,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the officials' fault. We kind of failed to make sure we had some.
That'll do it.
And we had some guys come in from another association, filled in admirably, and I'm
sure there was a few parents in the stands that were.
Yeah, they weren't
willing to help out.
The fog set in too, did it not?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was 9 o'clock kick straight up.
Sure was.
Straight up 9 o'clock kick. I think we went and warmed up 3 times, maybe getting ready for that thing.
I don't know what time we finished. It was somewhere after midnight. I know that.
Oh yeah.
And I don't blame them. AHSAA at that time was not happy with us either, and I certainly don't blame them.
Third down there, and Hunter's looking for some room, and he gets it. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
First down.
First down, Dogs.
He's had a good game tonight.
He has.
He definitely has.
You look. Look, 2 from Hanceville, 8 from Hanceville. Thor's had a couple of big catches.
Yep, sure has.
And then you go over to the Holly Pond side, 14-1. 14-1. Then on the defensive side, 85 Albright.
He's been a presence in the backfield all night long. He's pressed off that corner all night.
And he's had a motor all night too. He ain't slowed down.
That's right.
Bentley out here, got a little help.
Right there, a little swim move by Albright. Gets some pressure.
That's been his shortest reception of the night.
The Huffman-Columbia game is still going on, and Columbia's looking to break that streak, but they're down 14-0 into the third.
You know, I know y'all get tired of my old stories, but I want to tell a true story about Sylvania. I interviewed for that head coaching job several years ago, and it's been a while now, fellas. It's been a while. And when I sat down with the principal and they were talking numbers, dollar numbers, I thought, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this, come up here. And, of course, what folks don't realize, you got a supplement and you got teacher pay, and that's about it. But they were going to give me 2 chickens from the local chicken house and a bag of groceries from the grocery store. And that is a true story, and I would get that every week.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. 2 chickens.
2 chickens and a bag of groceries, fella.
That's Cousin Eddie would say that's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's exactly right. Katie Meggs wants to chime in and get a mascot head pick sometime. We might can pull that off.
We might pull that off. Yeah.
She needs to worry about those Auburn Tigers pulling this win off.
Hey, what we might have to do, I don't know how many's got a mascot with a head. We may have to have them at the central office make us a flat sheet with the mascot on it.
Yeah, there you go.
That way we can just hold it up. That seems like a good thing for you to do, Danny. Right
I can pull that off. I can pull that off. Yeah, we could do that.
You were Richard one. That's right up y'all's alley.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Going to move on back a little bit here. A little bit of a yellow on the field. 3rd and 15 for the Dogs. 29 remain until we hit the 4th.
It just makes me wonder what I was thinking. 28-7. That's such a long time ago.
That feels like it was yesterday.
I said 35-21. Is that what I said? I picked the winner.
Yeah.
Am I the one that picked? No, you picked the Broncos too?
Yeah, y'all were the Bronco in. Trent and I down here went with Hanceville.
And they're going to run that one, and that's going to come down and make it a 4th down, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter.
Quick update on the Auburn game. We're keeping pace with them.
Okay.
They have 43 seconds left in 3rd quarter. Auburn's up 24-17. Baylor cut at 17. Then a kickoff return by Auburn to extend the lead to 31-17.
That may have sealed the deal for
Well, we're going to
Auburn
take a commercial break here. We'll be back shortly.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
And welcome back to Ray Talley Stadium as the board is holding about as many points as it physically can, 74-41 here, and we are joined.
I was going to say before you introduce our guest, Ty said his graphic can't even hold triple digits, so they're going to have to hold it under 100.
I am curious to see if Boston comes back out as QB1 here, but
and ladies and gentlemen, the first punt of the night.
Yeah. So we are joined with Paul Campbell, the new mayor-elect of Hanceville. Congratulations on that title there, Mr. Campbell. That may be that the first time that's been set out in live other than just the congratulations the other night? Is that you been on anything yet as the Hanceville mayor?
Yeah, we was on 3340
Oh,
yesterday
man. Oh, well,
morning,
we're minute then. So,
but I appreciate you guys having me out here.
Yeah, man, we're excited for you and happy for you. You're also you're the preacher at
the Methodist Church, just
Okay.
right across the road from the school.
Awesome. Good deal. So, big roots in this community, and it seems you've got a lot of ties. You were talking about some grandkids that are out here in some purple, and and you said Hunter is one of those, correct? Quarterback?
Yeah. Number 2, Hunter Black. Number 75, Franklin Bailey.
Well, I know you're very proud of those two.
And then I got a cheerleader over on the Holly Pine side.
Oh, wow.
So,
Which one is that?
JC Pitts.
Oh, yep.
JC Pitts.
JC. Yeah, I had JC at the middle school a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So, Paul, you just won mayor. What was it like have you ever run for anything before?
Never in my life. I'm not a politician.
So, what was the campaign like? I mean, was it difficult? A lot of having to go visit.
Well, I kind of hate to say it, but I didn't do much. We just kind of said, well, if the Lord wants us to be in politics, and I felt like He did a couple of years ago, and so we made the run, and I said, hey, if He wants me to do it, He'll make a way, and it'll work out, and we built a lot of relationships in this community over the last 23 years, so, so once we decided to do it, we had a lot of support.
So, did you have to go eat a lot of lunches and things like that, or?
Yeah, and I'm pretty good at eating lunch.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Cafe Tulum, man. Like,
yeah.
This is good, bro.
It is very
It's good. It's good.
So we did our cooking with Coleman at Pop's Cafe, which is well known around here. You been there, obviously?
Ate breakfast there and then ate lunch there with Ty today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good place there. And so,
what's your go-to there?
I'm a cheeseburger guy. I like cheeseburger every time I go anywhere to eat. So
I was a little surprised. He told us the other day that there's kind of two groups. You get a lot of people like the meat and threes that they have, the meatloaf and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he said the young people like the cheeseburgers and the sandwiches. So implying that us old folks like the meat and three.
Well, see, and I'm a young guy, so
exactly.
So the cheeseburger's me.
That's it.
Well, it appears that Grayson Baggett, the 8th grader, has taken the
field.
Realms there as the quarterback. Baby G is back there, and he hands that one off. It looks like a
We've
lot
got
of
a lot of cramping going on. 52's hobbling around too.
Yeah, a lot of younger guys are getting some reps in. I see Camden Bell out there. He's a freshman running back for the junior high squad. He's lined up in the backfield now. So, Paul, where does Hanceville, do you know off the top of your head where they play next week? I was going to look it up.
They play here, but they got Gordo's coming here.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. Looking forward to that one.
Tough matchup.
Yeah.
Tough matchup.
Not the matchup you really want week 3.
Oh, me.
Paul, you grew up here, right? Is that right?
No, sir. No. I'm a Cold Springs boy.
Okay.
All right.
All right, yeah.
What was your athletic background?
I played football and basketball and baseball. So
highly decorated?
No. They let me play just because we didn't have enough people.
So what brought you to the big town of Hanceville?
Hanceville Methodist Church.
Okay.
All right.
I became the pastor here 23 years ago, and so.
Oh wow! So yeah.
So we've been here for a while.
Yeah.
So am I wrong? That's unusual for a Methodist church because don't they normally place their pastors other places? How have you managed to stay that long? Oh, nice run.
Good run there by, I believe, number 0.
Very good run. When we came here 23 years ago, the church was kind of a smaller church, and so we had some good fortune, and the church growed, and so every time that they wanted to move me, I wanted to build something, so I would build something and hang around because I really liked the town. I liked Hanceville, and it was just good for us, and the Lord let us stay, and
That's
so it's
awesome.
worked out really good.
So we know that I guess you ran for mayor, and it's been a tough time over the last year or so for Hanceville. What kind of things are you looking forward to as you kind of take the leadership role here?
I just want to kind of change the image, because it's been tough.
Yeah.
For the last couple of years. So just trying to build good relationships with people, and kind of maybe bring city government to a place where they can say, hey, well, they do what they say they're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So just trying to build relationships, and just kind of hopefully we'll be able to restore some things that we don't have going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, the bones are good here,
Yeah.
and I think I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do, Mr. Campbell, and I know the town of Hanceville is very thankful.
Yeah, and we appreciate the Board of Education. Good things going on here at the school, the elementary school, the middle school, high school. So there's some good things going on in the community and the town, and so we're just going to kind of build off of one another and see what we can do.
It's a good town and resilient town, and they bounce back. Good people.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
So what any stories do you have on my man back here, Ty Watwood? What you got on him?
Oh man, Ty, if you'll throw me some bones here, I won't throw you under the bus. You gonna carry me out to lunch tomorrow? Oh well, he done told me he's gonna carry me out to lunch
There you
tomorrow.
go.
So Ty's a good guy. Hey, he's my tech guy, my media guy at church, and he's the first guy that taught me how to run a computer. So I can't throw him under the bus, really.
So it's obviously not a Mac, that's for sure.
Yeah. And now I think you said
I know
earlier.
the Hanceville Methodist is PC based.
Yeah. I think
they're saved.
He mentioned earlier that you might have married him and Elizabeth. Is that true?
Yeah, I tied a double knot, so
There you go.
I believe it's worked out really well for him.
Well, Elizabeth has held a grudge against you since then.
Yep.
Worked out well for Ty.
Yeah. Well, for one of them at least.
Well, he outpunted his coverage, that's for sure. Yeah.
Grayson Baggett there, the 8th grader with the run, and he gets out of bounds there. He's one of my students at the middle school, and the clock is ticking as we are kicking this fourth quarter down a little bit here.
Shout out to Robert Franklin who's watching, saying that scoreboard operator might need a water break.
Ball game, go dress, Coach. It's getting a little late. That's our boys coach out there at the middle school, and happy to have him with us.
I'm surprised
there.
he's awake still.
Yeah, Coach Franklin, got that half day, so he might got a nap
he got
in
a nap
today.
in,
Yeah, half day Ben.
Yeah.
Good shot there from our drone of the top of the band and the cheer squad over
They
here.
haven't let up.
No, they're resilient. The crowd has dwindled.
Those batons, first time I've seen some light up batons. That's pretty cool.
Pretty nice. Got the jackets out on this beautiful August night.
In that new principal group, one of them was celebrating because they'd made it through August. In the new principal group I have, and I think it was Josh Davis said, "Don't celebrate too quick. A lot of y'all still have football games tonight, so hopefully
true.
things went well and they were smooth, and they can ease on into September tomorrow.
That's it.
On Tuesday when we're back in."
Well, Mr. Campbell, we appreciate you jumping on here with us, man, and we wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations on your win.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Thank
Y'all
you
have
so
a good
much.
evening.
Yep.
All right, you're going to hear this right. With 7:14 left to go in the fourth quarter, the Holly Pond Broncos are leading the Hanceville Bulldogs 74-41.
If we were playing basketball, it would be a hot clock.
Yeah, they're running it, so
yeah.
Here we go.
Well, this is.
And there's a little bit of room there for Benji. That's Miguel's brother, Benji Garcia. He is a freshman. And Holly Pond has a lot of youth that are very talented. That junior high squad is pretty solid. I'm going to enjoy traveling and watching them this year. And really excited about the future. Coach McDaniel's kind of laying the foundation, really getting involved with the junior high. Him and Coach Carter, Coach Williams. Actually, the entire coaching staff of the varsity is on the junior high, and I think that's building a program at its finest there.
So here's last week against Cold Springs. I don't really feel like there was a lot of positives for Hanceville to take away from that game. They didn't move the ball well. They didn't stop them at all. There is some positives to take away from tonight. Our defense still struggling a bit, but offensively they've done a great job. It's just that's hard to keep up with 74 points.
Yeah, I mean, offensively to hang 41 is, I mean, you're ecstatic about that. You would sign up to hang 41 but to hang 41 and be down 3 touchdowns is not good.
No,
defensively.
And so, if the score based off the 65,
no, he launched that thing.
Yeah, he threw that flag.
The 65 points they gave up last week and the 74 they currently sent now. I mean, that's giving up 69.5 points a game.
That's
that's going to be hard to get some wins.
Especially in your head,
especially with Gordo coming to town next week. That's going to be
Gordo coming to town is not in the cards. That's not really what you want week 3, and that's a region matchup as region play starts next week. The Gordo Green Wave it appears they have beaten Bibb County 36-33 and opened up a 34-28 overtime win against Fayette.
I think the big question everybody's kind of wondering is how did Columbia do this week?
Well, just look, that's a late game too. It's fourth quarter. They're down 14-0.
Not looking good for them again.
No, not looking good for them again to continue that streak. I think it'll be 92. There is the Coleman Tribune scoreboard.
We're the only one left.
Active game, and Baby G hands that one off, and it's a fumble. And
covered by the Hanceville Bulldogs. That's it.
Dogs get that one. Yep.
So, little life back in the stadium.
Yep. So the Dogs are going to head on back out there, and it looks like Hunter Drake is going to head back out as QB1 for them. We are officially at 3 hours of football. The band is not stopping.
No, they played on, just like that's the Titanic sang.
Nothing stopping them.
Nope. Just can't hide that Bulldog pride.
See some of my guys there. See Travis Horton, number 75. Looks like he's getting some minutes in on the line. Boston Gibbs might as well go ahead and get the pads off. Anybody that would like to make the drive over and help us clean up, we'll take your help.
Yeah, we'll take all the help.
Yeah,
help us pack up and get ready to go and get ready for next week.
see what our chat bleachers. We have 108 listeners. And appreciate you staying in with us here, and we'll kind of open up the chat bleachers. If you'd like a shout out, you let us know. We will shine your shout out here if you would like one. So
how about the fact that 95 people are still watching this?
Yeah, 95 people can get a shout out if they want one.
That's right.
5 minutes remain, and the clock is still ticking here.
And we're wide open.
Yep, wide open. So the chat bleachers are open.
Heck, if you're still here in the stadium, want to come on over and get on.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Open it up for you. Oh, man.
Oh,
high snap.
I feel like boy.
Man.
He turned to hand that off to his right, and the running back had gone to the left.
I will agree with Nate earlier. You know, Hunter Drake has a good move there where he turns to go to the opposite direction. But when Gordo's going to send, what they're going to send, and he makes that turn, I don't know if that's in the cards.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I don't know about out on the field, but there's a kid over here just got in trouble with his mom. I don't know what he was doing, but he got in trouble.
Probably want to go home.
You get him out of here.
We've also got a good game of tackle football going on behind the end zone.
Yeah, we start commentating in.
It's a game within the game over there.
So, Bulldogs looking to take the snap here, and then play clock's going to run out. Odd choice there by the Dogs, but
good calls. Kill the clock here, and I appreciate it, Sissy Farmer. Appreciate it's going live for y'all, and we're glad to do it. Been having a fun time and enjoy doing it, and just happy to bring this all over the place. It goes all over. So,
yep, I really enjoy it.
Hey, also, I mean, shout out to our wives.
Yeah.
Like, hey, baby, we'll go call a game. I'll be home at midnight. Come on.
Yeah. Malia texted me a minute ago and said, "Do games normally go this long?"
Yeah.
With a laugh face.
She's expecting you're at Waffle House or something right now. She doesn't.
No, this is just a little extra tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to Sadie. She took Walt to the Fairview game and came back and tackled bedtime by herself.
Yeah, Malia had bedtime alone too.
Just
I think our kids. So Walt is 6.
Walt's 6, first grader at Fairview Elementary.
So my Walker is 5.
Class.
He's at Parkside in Miss Gorham's class, and then my little girl is 2.
I've got Palmer. She'll be 2 in November.
Yeah, so our kids are right there together. Quincy is 2. So
that's right.
AD and I are on the other end of that deal. So
yeah, we're on the other end of that deal. So mine just says, "Be careful not to wake her up when I get home."
There you go.
Yeah, I think Joey's trying to sign me up for extra games this year.
Allie Sims, we appreciate your patronage and tuning in with us. Jeremy Thomas says, I've already officiated a game in South Carolina and drove home able to catch this game. Let's go, Holly Pond. So appreciate those listeners there, and we are at 3:37, and it's not going to stop, I don't believe.
Looks like Drake Bentley's walked off the field. He's got his helmet off. The headband's coming off. That man's done 5. He's got 5 touchdowns on the night.
Yeah, he's had a night.
About 47 receptions.
He sure has.
He did what he could. Oh, they're bringing the heat on that.
David
played pretty well on defense.
Let's see. Coach Carter, I think, McDaniels almost caught that one there. David Hamby, shout out to you. Eric Hamby, number 6'2", and Jonathan Hamby, number 2. I know both of those guys, 2 good kids. Joseph's in the middle school with me. We love the Hamby boys. Appreciate you tuning in there.
Bryson Fletcher.
Appreciate you staying up with us, my man.
Checking out that basketball score we have going.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going to be on the menu at the Orr House tomorrow for the Alabama game?
I'll tell you, I was talking to my wife on the way out here. I think going to get a roast and put it in the crock pot to shred it up and make some little French dips.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I got in mind. It'd be cool if she went to Walmart and got that, but
I may be
doing that on the way home. I don't know.
So Auburn 31, Baylor 24. 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Mark McKelvey gave us an update on that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
appreciate
Mark,
that, Coach Mack.
Yep.
Hope Coach Mark McKelvey's enjoying retirement.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, man.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot
flag
of people get miserable in retirement, you know. But just don't like it.
Coach, if you want to start subbing, we'll take you at Holly Pond Middle, my man.
Exactly. So we're taking knees now with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go.
They're in victory formation early.
I have to say, Danny, for your first year as a principal, come by do the little athletic audit the other day, and everything was just smooth as could be. You had everything in a nice folder, ready to roll.
Karen took care of that for him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sparks.
I'll give Coach Williams down there a shout out on that. He's done a really good job with that, and we're just excited to be our own entity there, and really got a good group there with a lot of excitement, a lot of joy. Trent, I know you can brag on your crew too. I got to visit one of my students there at the Child Development Center, and the culture there was great too, man. So
I'll put my crew up against anybody. Nobody works harder. And hey, the cool thing about my school is I have kids from every community. I have kids from every school that come to my building every day, and just get to love on them and provide a need that really help our parents and support our kiddos through the process, and just able to help our schools and just try to be where I'm at. Getting a new building thanks to the Board of Education, Dr. Barnett, and just support on that end, just seeing our growth. So.
Yeah, man, I know you're excited about that. Braxton Yarbrough tuning in. They talked about him earlier. They had the ACL and MCL, and hated to hear that. He's a tremendous asset to this team. I know he'll be back out here as soon as he can, and he's watching at home due to that injury. So prayers your way, Braxton. Hope you get to feel better soon, my man.
I thought Drake Bentley was done, but he's going to go out there and try to run one back on the punt return.
Yeah, Drake Bentley's out here. Is Hunter Black out there? Is he sidelined? I think Hunter may be sidelined.
Oh boy.
Miguel with the
delayed punt. Oh, with the
going to get
Holly
a good roll.
Pond bounce though.
Yep. That
ought to wrap things up for us. I assume Hanceville's probably going to take a knee also, since they did that for them. I'm assuming, but
so
good time to throw deep one though too. So just let it fly.
Look, they can either take a knee or throw a Hail Mary. There's no between.
Last year, this final was 74-35. This year it's 74-41. But
improvements made.
74 and 3/4, and we did not get a touchdown in this fourth. So next week, Sylvania comes to Holly Pond, and I believe Hanceville will host Gordo here. Our county matchup is the Fairview West Point game. That's at West Point.
We appreciate y'all sticking with us tonight. This game is going to wrap up quickly, and we enjoyed it here. Danny Trett, AD, enjoyed calling the game with you and hanging out.
As always, man. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Want to give one last shout out to Dr. Barnett for supporting the idea of this. Ty Watwood for putting it all in place. Chris Chafin, our camera crew down there. I may miss somebody here, or so help me out. We've got the drone, the Gudger drone there that District 4 and Garland Gudger were able to get the Coleman County schools.
I think we got an injury on the opposite sideline there with a Hanceville kid down on that run.
Chandler was able to fly that for us, and there's a drone shot. We had Brittany, Jessica, Leah. Who am I missing? Christy on the cameras. I really appreciate them and appreciate all of our listeners back home. So tune in with us.
Back home like we're overseas.
Yeah.
Brian O'Rear, long game. Yeah, Brian, it is. It sure is. It is.
Yeah, a lot of Welty kids. This is the Welty Bowl. Get a lot of Welty kids on each side. We've got an injured player here. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're just running out the clock here. Also got an injury.
No, we have an injury here, and
being
tended to on the sideline of the Broncos over there. I'm not sure what number that is.
I think it was number 3, maybe. I think I couldn't tell to see on the run, but it kind of got pulled down awkwardly there. It looked like a little bit, Coach. I don't know if you saw it, but obviously hope he's okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to hope that he's okay.
Yeah, so we looks like they are going to get him to his feet, which is a great sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Always, and that is number 3 trip for the Dogs.
Yeah, he's done weight bearing over there. They're going to wind up bringing him across, get him over here, and let Dwayne them take a closer look at him.
Yeah. If anybody can get him fixed up, it'd be Dwayne. So that's he's a sophomore. And Coach Estes and Dwayne are walking him over to the sideline as we have 35 seconds left. So Jacob Ring is actually watching from the Middle East.
Is he really?
Yeah. He appreciates y'all putting this game on, being able to watch this game from the Middle East.
Whoa.
So
that's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Appreciate you, Jacob.
Yeah, appreciate
what
your
you're
service.
doing for us.
Yep. And thanks for tuning in with us, man. That's really neat, the reach that this can get. So.
And, folks like Jacob's the reason why we decided
100%.
we wanted to do this, to
Yep.
allow our folks to be able to tune in and see.
It's a long game. You must not have had anything going on tonight, Jacob.
Wonder what time it is over there.
Yeah, I know. No, I appreciate you tuning in. And again, we thank you for your service.
And that's going to
that should be the last play.
The clock down for us, and we will
Bid
wind
you
it
all
up here
good
too.
night.
So, Trent, AD.
Enjoyed it, guys.
Sure, enjoyed it.
man.
We're back on it next week. Brandon
Y'all have
Iron Bowl, baby.
Have a great
Bowl.
Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
it,
Yep.
guys.
All
Stay
right.
with us
And
for that
we
one next
are
week.
Out.
Yep. See you next time.